recently, Eric, for X-Men First Class.
What?
Oh,
That's
Well, that sucks.
Well, no, it was part of a promotion Amazon was doing. I'm still going to get the digital copy slip. They gave me a free rental of Batman '89, Poltergeist, and X-Men First Class to tide me over when my item ships. Was the idea, so I could watch it immediately.
Batman '89 is my favorite Batman in the whole world.
I was gonna say, yeah. When I just type in
$4,
X,
so
the only movies that show up is Project X, American History X, Malcolm X, and Project X Extended Cut.
X.
I love
X Extended, yeah, that's exactly. Well, actually,
is actually a good movie. So.
it's hashtag
Denzel,
X
isn't it?
Extended Cut.
Yes, it is. Denzel and Spike Lee.
Denzel's always awesome. He's just one of those actors.
Meanwhile, Spike Lee is hit and miss.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the
Wow.
Bond 50 is $100 right now.
Yep.
Holy crap!
It'll go
For
down
1
to
hour and
Boxing
48
Day.
minutes left.
I'll see if I can get it on Boxing Day. I really need
It's
to
the
get
deal
that.
of the day. It's the deal of the day.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
these lower third things not having enough room for more than one line.
Yeah, well, too bad.
We're live,
Play.
by the way.
Awesome.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
It actually
Hey,
seems
hey.
to have functioned. I'm just going to check the audio. You guys talk?
Oh, blah, 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 blah,
Oh,
blah,
you're
blah.
hella loud.
What to
Hold
be?
on.
I'm hella loud. I'm hella loud.
There we
I'm
go.
probably less loud now.
Still loud. There we go. Okay.
Hey.
I think we're good. Just try to reduce the peaking a bit. Stop it!
Stop it!
Stop it!
Stop whining!
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Do it now. Now.
Can we go to Mars? I really want to go to Mars.
Put the cookie down.
Put the cookie down. Let's go to Mars. In the chopper. There's gonna be some chopper to go to Mars.
Oh, jeez. I actually have beer to drink tonight.
Jeez Louise, man. I have rum
Jeez
and
Louise.
Coke.
I have Samuel
Chips
Adams'
and dip.
White Christmas.
I am so freaking full from the massive dinner at the staff party tonight that I... very full.
You went to the... Oh, you did go to the Christmas party after all.
I did,
You are
yes.
so full.
The Shaw Christmas party.
You are full.
Oh, and I see my other camera is frozen.
Dicks.
That's excellent. Let's just turn it off. There we go.
Shit.
Javier
Well,
says
second.
penis. Skins Up says dicks. Matt Crandall says, what do you think of Brian Griffin's death, Sean? Oh, thanks for the spoiler. No. Yeah, you have to be...
Yeah!
There
Yeah,
is
dude,
no
literally
way
living under a rock,
to
too.
avoid that. YouTube's recommended videos spoiled it for me the day after. I'm like, fuck you! I didn't even... Just show me my subscriptions as the default. I don't want you to recommend shit to me. You always recommend shit I don't want to see, or dead baby videos.
So,
And I get a lot of massage videos still, even though I deleted my view history. I don't even know.
Just get
every
that-
once in a while, I'll get the random look at the sexy transsexual.
What?
Well,
Like, why? I don't even know.
Okay, I watched one video about how there was the live. There was some TV show where it was kind of like a dating show or whatever,
yeah.
kind of like The Bachelorette, where the twist at the end was that the hot chick all the guys were going after was transgender.
That's awesome.
And it was a hilarious commercial for it.
That's
And ever since
exploitative.
then, that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'd be getting a transsexual like dancing in a camera. It's just like,
Hey, Garbage Gamer, heard you like chicks with dicks. Well, check out this.
Well, I know I need to get Garbage Gamer now for Christmas. I'm gonna send you a box of training.
Hey, don't worry about it, Cyber6. Cyber6 says, fuck, I forgot all about SNI. Yeah, you already missed all the good stuff. We're just about done, actually.
bye.
Yeah, so good night. Thanks for coming, everybody. No, we literally went live less than 5 minutes ago, so you've missed nothing. Other than us
Yep.
all doing Arnold Schwarzenegger
And
impressions at the
I'm
beginning.
now on the West Coast. I am in Washington in a laundry room.
Yes, because that's where
Yes.
the computer is, apparently.
Yeah. And that's where my computer will be when I get it back.
White
So.
bobblehead.
So to answer your question, Matt, what do I think of Brian Griffin's death? Well, I mean, I think it's pretty ballsy. He was always one of my favorite characters, for sure. I really liked all the, the Brian and Stewie episodes over the years. Yeah, I mean, I know Seth MacFarlane has said that, yeah, there's no going back. He's dead. He's gone. It's done. We're not going to reverse it, but that remains to be seen. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so I don't know if Sean, if you actually went and watched the episode or seen
Yes, I have.
So, okay, so you've watched it.
I have watched the actual episode.
Okay, now we can officially say it. Thoughts on Vinny?
On Vinny, honestly, at first, I wasn't sure about him. Something seemed really kind of shady about him to me. But
Is it just me, or does he look really awkwardly poorly drawn?
he does look. The design is kind of weird. Yeah,
It's kind of wonky.
yeah. But character-wise, by the end of the episode, when him and Stewie had their nice little moment, I kind of warmed up to him a little bit. I mean, he's different than Brian, obviously. I don't think he'll ever replace Brian, but
Sean,
No.
you're focused on me on the Hangout.
am I? Oh, I am
Yeah.
too. Sorry.
I'm just sitting here looking at the hangout.
It's alright. I'm eating chips
Nom,
and shit.
the entire time.
But
I don't
yeah.
see the kind of adventures that they could get on.
it's going to be
Okay.
different. It's going to be a different dynamic, and maybe that's kind of
That's
the
what
point.
That is kind of what I did read some
Yeah.
articles where they were talking to some of the production crew,
Yeah.
and they actually had planned for his death since the beginning of the season.
Right.
And they're saying that it
wow.
was mostly done merely to just mix things up, to change the dynamic of the show.
Well, it has
because the
been-
show had kind of gone mundane.
It's kind of been the same thing for a long time,
And I mean, it's the kind of thing that I wish the Simpsons would do, for the love of God.
yeah, that's true.
Kill
Well,
off
it ended at the end of
Bart
the
or
season, right?
something.
So if it's if it's the new direction and not just a temporary footnote or whatever, then
Yeah.
I definitely applaud them for their bravery in doing that. 'Cause that's pretty pretty ballsy to
That's-
kill off one of the major characters like that.
Yeah, and their also thought was they
Yep.
they treated it a lot like a loss of a dog in real life.
Yeah.
It's a lot less shocking to kill off a four-legged character than it would be a two-legged character.
Yeah, that's true.
The
Still should've
thing
killed
is this
Billy.
could also, to be fair, this could also be jumping the shark. This could be the point where the series turns
could
in a way
be.
that isn't good for it too.
But that's
it's happened in the past.
that's the chance.
But you gotta
take,
gamble. You have to gamble.
I mean,
You
they're
can't win
trying
unless you
to
bet. You know what I mean?
they're trying to switch it up to keep it fresh and keep it going
Yeah.
and try some new different things. And I think that's very brave. But as you say, it can backfire. So
It can easily backfire.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I mean,
know.
we've dealt with major characters leaving before,
Yeah.
so this isn't our
That's
first
true.
rodeo on this adventure. So
You thinking
because
when Cleveland
Cleveland.
left? Yeah.
Cleveland left.
Yeah.
I was sad
So-
when he left because I really
It
liked
was.
I really liked him being one of the guys, and
And I honestly don't like the Cleveland show.
it's been canceled. Nobody liked it.
Yeah, nobody liked it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I haven't actually seen a single episode of it.
I've seen a few, and I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
It's
I'll-
pretty much it's like American Dad. It is an exact mirror.
Yeah.
of
I
Family
actually
Guy.
like American Dad because I think it has
Oh, I do too.
some interesting characters, and I love the alien. I think he's hilarious.
It's moved to its own direction. To be fair,
Yeah.
It started out as
Yeah.
just American Dad. I mean, Family Guy 2.
Well,
But it's its own direction now.
because it
Yeah.
originally came out when Family Guy was canceled for the first time, so it was kind
Yeah.
of the Family Guy replacement. It's
Yeah.
like, fine, I'll do a show about a different family then. Fuck you, Fox.
With a guy in it.
Yeah.
I agree that it's gone in its own direction, and honestly, the writing in that show, in my opinion, has become much better than anything we've seen from Family Guy in the past
Really?
few years.
I agree.
I used to
actually
have
agree.
the first couple of DVD sets, and I'd only seen a few random episodes. I just kind of picked it up. But, well, I like Family Guy. Let's give American Dad a chance, and I really warmed up to it quick. I really enjoyed it a lot. So
Yeah, my favorite episode of American Dad is the Spring Break episode. I don't know if you've seen it, or if you haven't seen it, check it out.
I'm way behind. I've literally only seen up to volume 2, so I've got a lot of catching
I
up
have
to
no
do.
idea
I think they're on like volume 7 or 8.
Yeah, I don't know where. Like I said, I don't know where in the seasons this takes place, but I know it is early enough that before I dropped cable, which was beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Before that, I had seen it 2 or 3 times shown on air.
Right.
So yeah, I would say it's probably a 4th or 5th season episode.
I'm gonna move this down.
But yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
Why is Skinslip's window positioned higher than everybody else? Oh, is it because of the? Oh, it's because of the title bar. If everybody puts a title bar on, then we'll all be in the same position. I don't know if you see in the chat. Whenever Skinslip comes on, the screen jumps up, and I just realized it's because of the title.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. No, it's because of the new layout in Google. Just because it moves it so you're not your title isn't obscured by the other cameras. I see what they're doing. It's annoying, but I see what they're doing. So if everybody puts a title on, then we won't have that problem. Yay. So, there you go. Does that answer your question? So,
did you see the link that I posted in the Hangout chat?
No, but I will look at it now, and the whole world can see.
Quickly before we change subjects.
There. Because that would be too obvious and expected. That's why.
The fuck didn't you kill Meg?
Rob Jensen in the house, fresh off his 3rd Thanksgiving party in 4 days. Holy shit, man. You must be just...
You lucky shit.
Gargantuan by now.
You lucky bastard.
You beat me out by a half a party.
Well, I had the staff party today, and actually they had a huge buffet of food, and part of it was Thanksgiving food, like turkey and gravy and cranberry sauce and stuffing, and so I loaded up on that. And they had roast beef, so I got some of that, and they had like salmon in this creamy shrimp sauce, so I got some of that, and they had like stuffed pasta, I got some of that. They had salad too, apparently, and then meat, and meaty meat, and potatoes.
So yeah, I've been to Thanksgiving, official Thanksgiving, and the next day we went back over to my sister's house to have some more food. So that's like a half. And then today was my niece's 5th birthday. So it's just like, party. And then tomorrow we're going to get the Christmas tree. So it's been a very busy weekend.
Food.
I got family time and food.
I didn't have turkey, but I had 2 Cornish game hens. So basically 2 mini chickens. And then tonight I had a homemade sausage that my dad made.
Nice.
Ground by himself.
Now, mind you, I had 2 turkeys on Thanksgiving Day. There were 2 that were made, 2 13-pound turkeys, and they were both deep fried.
So Stout, I just saw your Facebook post. You finally checked out Space Rangers, eh?
Yes. So and I have to say, I only got to watch 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I have to say, I was very pleasantly surprised. That's a really good show.
The cover looks terrible.
It's definitely one of those short-lived gems that just didn't get a chance, and that's unfortunate, because I thought it was a fun, motley band of characters in there.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned in your Facebook post, there are a lot of notable actors.
Pat Morita was in the very first episode.
Pat Morita, you got Linda Hunt. You got Kerry Tagawa, who was Shang Tsung in the original Mortal Kombat movie.
He's also a great character actor.
He is. I've seen him in a bunch of things.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him like as just a security officer guy in an episode of Babylon 5. Like, oh my god, it's Shang Tsung! But, yeah, I forget who else was in it. It's been a while since I've seen... I literally have not really watched it since it was on, but...
There are a lot of people that you, like, oh, it's that guy. Oh, that guy. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I love shows like that.
Yeah, I remember really enjoying it. I guess I'll have to buy the set, because I have not heard from Mill Creek. I don't know if you're still sending us stuff or not.
Totally worth it. I mean...
Well, it's like, what, $5 anyway?
pretty good set.
It's like it's like $5.99.
But don't they? Weren't you saying they have both versions, right? They have the movie versions and the original episodic versions, correct?
Yes.
That's pretty cool that they did that.
Yeah, I was surprised too.
Yeah, that's not something I was expecting.
Let's see, they have
beer.
Jeff Bukkake.
Jeff Bukkake.
Former
Jeff
porn
Bukkake.
star. Yeah.
Clint Howard.
Oh, Clint Howard, that's right. Yeah, forgot about that.
Jack McGee.
Motherfucking Howard.
Yeah. Jack McGee, the reporter that was following the Incredible Hulk for 5 years.
You don't make me angry, Mr. McGee. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Don't make me hungry.
Oh God! Best part of that new movie. I just died laughing.
Yeah. It's like, that's not right, is
it? My friend who had never
it?
seen the show. My friend who had never seen the show just stared at me like, "What is so funny?" I'm like,
So,
you uncultured.
That was the one thing I really enjoyed about that movie was it was so heavily based on the show. Like it was like a movie version update of the show. So
pretty much.
I liked that aspect of it.
I shall return.
So getting into the holiday season, I'm drinking the limited release Samuel Adams White Christmas.
Yay!
Awesome.
So
sorry,
go ahead, Stud.
I was just going to list off a few more names on the Space Ranger.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Wings Hauser.
Oh yeah.
Buddy Hackett.
Wow.
Art LaFleur. I think that's all I can think of because it's like, yep, that's a notable name. Yep, that's a notable name.
Mm-hmm.
But it had a lot of notable character actors in this show. It was very. From what
uh,
I've seen so far, it's very good. I think all of us would enjoy watching it together.
Yeah. Who is it that plays Boone, the main sort of rough and rugged leader of the band there?
Jeff Bukkake.
Well,
I know
that's
I'm
Jeff.
just saying Bukkake, but it's Jeff. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Kaake.
Khaki?
Kaki?
Bukkake?
I would not have guessed that it was his name. I recognize his face, though. Like, I swear I've seen him in other things, though. But, anyway, I was going to say, of course, this past weekend, and still ongoing, actually, because it runs for several days, Black Friday week. And oddly, it seems like the best deals weren't necessarily on Friday, but the days before. You look beautiful tonight, Mia. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I know Stout was going like gangbusters on Amazon, getting lots of stuff.
Not on Amazon, mostly. I got like 3 things on Amazon.
Oh, really? I thought you were... Oh, okay. I thought you were buying all your stuff through Amazon. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Amazon honestly didn't have that good of deals this year.
No, I browsed around there a bit. I didn't see anything. I had a little bit of gift certificate money. The only thing I bought was another Doctor Who DVD. I picked up the Leisure Hive, or the Leisure Hive, depending how you want to pronounce it.
Leisure.
Potato. And because that's a notable one because it's the beginning of Tom Baker's last season, and it's one of the few that I need to complete the run for the fourth Doctor. So, and it's the debut of the big Starfield title sequence with the first new theme song ever in the history of the show. So it's the first time they redid the theme song, and it's actually it's one of my favorite versions of it. In fact, I'd almost say it is my favorite version of it next to the original. So, pretty cool. Anyway, so I ordered that. And then, not to be outdone by Stoud's amazing finds, she's been shoving them in our faces all week. I was at Walmart. I need to buy some new shoes because my previous Walmart shoes were falling apart. So, I didn't even know this. Dr. Scholl's, the foot people, make shoes! I didn't know they made shoes. I thought they only made shoe products, like things to stick in your shoes or deodorize your shoes or repair your shoes. I didn't know they actually made shoes. So,
Dr. Scholl's?
Yeah, so I got these really nice Dr. Scholl's.
Because it just came back.
Yeah, I got these really nice Dr. Scholl's shoes, like good walking shoes. Nice.
Oh, they're so comfortable.
Thick soles. Yeah, they're so comfortable. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna love walking to work in these. And Yeah, so really comfy. In case you're wondering what happened to my lip, I cut my lip shaving right before going to the staff party, so perfect timing there. So anyway, since I was in Walmart buying shoes, I thought, oh, you know what? I bet they have some Black Friday deals on. I should go check the movies. So, needless to say, there wasn't much left. Most of it had been picked over already, but I did find a few gems in there. Like maybe some $5 Blu-rays. Want to see what I got? Want to see? Be the first to know. This will be in an update,
I
probably.
bet you're going to show us anyways.
This will be in an update, sometime in the next 6 months, but you can see it tonight.
No, I don't want to watch it.
Here we go. We got Red Riding Hood from the director of the Twilight movies. Yeah.
Red Riding Hood. Is that the trilogy?
It's got Gary Oldman in it. That was enough to sell me on
I'm
it.
waiting for you to hold it up in the stream.
I'm holding it up in the stream. And it's got the slipcover. Lenticular slipcover. I didn't even...
of course it's buffers.
I didn't even know it was from the director of Twilight. I was just like, oh, cool. It's
that one.
It's that dark Red Riding Hood movie. Yeah, I'll get that for $5. So, yeah. Anyway, it should be fun.
Wow, you really will buy the worst shit for $5, won't you?
I will. That's my threshold. It's like if it's $5 or less, I will buy it, no matter how shitty it is, just to check it out.
Even if you only watch it once, it's basically a rental at that point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yes, I agree.
I got the Nightmare on Elm Street. I got the Nightmare on Elm Street remake for $5, and I am perfectly content with that. Even if I never watch it again, I've seen it, and it only cost me $5. So next up, you might approve of this one a little better. I thought this one sounded interesting, even though the plot seems kind of familiar. But given who stars in it, I thought, you know what? I'd be willing to check out this take on this familiar plot line. We have Liam Neeson in Unknown, also $5.
It's been in my instant queue on Netflix for a while, so I've been wanting to see that.
It's actually a really good movie.
It sounds good.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
He doesn't do bad movies, or I'm sorry, he doesn't do bad in movies, I should say.
Yeah, exactly. I figure even if the movie is so-so, it's motherfucking Liam Neeson. So what more do you need?
It's like Samuel L. Jackson. So it's impossible for him to actually have a bad role, even if the movie's terrible.
Oh, Rob Jensen corrected me. He says, the Twilight series has 3 or 4 different directors. I think this is the director of the first one, Catherine Hardwicke.
This is the one.
I believe.
This is the one who had an affair with the chick from Twilight and lost his marriage over it, making that movie or something, right?
Awesome. Well, no. Catherine Hardwicke is the director. Unless it was a lesbian affair with the star.
Hey.
It was not.
Or are you talking
That
about
would be
Robert
awesome.
Pattinson?
Is that a lenticular cover also?
I don't know. All I know is that...
Unknown? No, I was just doing that in case there was glare. I can't really see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you got a slipcover on it.
Oh, yeah. It's got the slipcover. Yeah, they both have the slipcover. Now, this one, I have been wanting to see this for ages. Everybody tells me it's amazing. I've never seen it. And I've been wanting to pick up the Blu-ray for ages. But more often than not, the Blu-ray seems to go for about $100, sometimes more here. So when I saw this on the shelf for this price, I could not pass it up. In the beautiful tin casing, the classic HBO war drama Band of Brothers for $24.95 on Blu-ray.
I thought you were gonna say $5, and I was gonna be like, "You motherfucker!"
No, if it was $5, I would have bought like 3 of them and sent some to you guys. But no, $25.
Yay, that would've been awesome.
But still, they also had the Pacific, which is kind of the follow-up to this, also $25.
Yeah, thematic sequel.
Thematic sequel, yeah, that's what I figured, not a direct sequel. But I was going to pick that up as well, but I was already pushing the budget as is. So I thought, you know what, I'll get this one because this is the one everybody talks about. So,
Pacific. If you love Band of Brothers, you'll like Pacific.
Yeah,
you're not going to like Pacific. So.
I'll get it eventually, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this. I've just, I know what I like, and I've heard enough about it to know that this is likely something. And it's HBO. I mean, HBO really does not do shitty shows. Except for Entourage. I hated Entourage.
I loved Entourage. I thought the show was
Entourage.
hilarious.
I like Jeremy Piven.
Did you watch more than like the first season? Because the first season was so-so.
I know, I hated
Second season, really, really great.
Yeah.
Check out the second season and then be like, no, I still hate it. Like, alright, fine. You hate it. That's fair.
Yeah. I'd rather watch things that I do like than spend the time watching.
The show gets really good.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Alright, well, enjoy.
But the third season, I was like, I was like marathoning 5 to 6 episodes at a time.
See, there's a lot of other HBO shows that I want to check out. Like Band of Brothers has been on my list for a while. Also, really want to check out.
Weeds, another one.
I also really want to check out Rome, and Deadwood.
Rome is really good.
Yeah, Rome and
Rome and
Deadwood.
Deadwood are very good.
Yeah, those are the two big ones. I'm still kind of
Those
holding
are
out.
the best series.
I'm still kind of holding out on Sopranos in the hopes that they'll put the other seasons out on Blu-ray.
I'm still in the middle of 4th season. I haven't gotten back to it.
Yeah, I stopped. I
Good
got
show.
It's a great show. Yeah, I got to the end of the 3rd season, and then just never got back to it. But
Is
Has
that
anyone
the
seen
so I've seen
Carnival?
half.
completion of your haul?
I don't remember. Honestly, it's
Is that everything in your haul? I said.
What?
Is that everything in your haul? I said.
Me? Oh yeah, that's. I
Yes.
just got those 3. The
Oh,
prime. The
I gotta
prime.
pause the video. 'Cause it's lagging
Yes.
me.
Yes, the primary focus was to get shoes, and I just picked up those Blu-rays on a whim.
Oh my god, shoes.
So.
Cheers.
Oh, nice. Haji says, I've spent all day watching Planet of the Apes movies and watched all 7 of them. I don't know if I should laugh or cry.
Both.
So you watched the 5 originals, the Tim Burton movie, and Rise, I'm guessing, right? That is correct, Ben. Yeah, Ben says only seasons 1 and seasons 6, part 1 and 2 are on Blu-ray for Sopranos. That is correct. Yeah, so I'd like the middle, you know. They just re-released the complete series DVD set.
Which I'm inclined to pick up anyways, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't know why they're waiting so long to put those on Blu-ray. I mean, all the other HBO shows are on Blu-ray now, except The Sopranos.
When season 6 came out, Blu-ray had just come out. And
Yes.
so it sold okay, right?
Yeah.
It's really except for season 1, the sales were lackluster.
Yeah.
So they just haven't continued.
It might have been because by that point, so many, like everybody wanted already had the DVDs. I just didn't feel that much incentive to upgrade.
It was too early in Blu-ray for people to upgrade, you know?
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
So an old friend of mine sent me this picture today. It said,
Oh, nice.
spot the hilarity.
Okay. Sorry, Ben just said he picked up Rise of the Planet of the Apes for $3.99 off Amazon. On Blu-ray or DVD?
Blu-ray.
Yeah, I got it for 8, I think.
J. Payne.
So I'm jealous of that deal.
Clinton Dix.
That's his actual name.
It just
All of
says ha
Clinton, yeah. Clinton.
So,
ha. The big smile.
yeah. I was going to pick up Rise of the Planet of the Apes, but then I found it in a box here.
Oh, so you have it apparently.
My parents have it, and they just packed it away. I'm like,
Nice.
okay. Yoink.
Oh. Have you haven't watched it yet, eh?
Nope.
Okay. Let me know when you're gonna watch it, and I'll watch it with you because I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
As soon as I get my computer and everything, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, it's. I was really impressed with it. I was just like, wow, this is how you do a reboot right. One of those rare examples. So I'm really looking forward to the next one. Dawn, I think is what it's gonna be. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, isn't it filming right now?
Maybe.
Isn't it filming now?
I think so. Yeah.
It was filming yesterday, actually. They're taking a break today.
Yeah. Yeah. Taking the weekend off. Jeff says, I'm wearing yesterday's bedhead. The internet is no place for a schlub like me.
What are you talking
Bedhead.
about?
It's
Yeah,
the
don't be
Exactly.
a pussy.
It's the perfect
Jeff,
place
get in
for a
here.
schlub like you.
Yeah,
Look
get
at all
in
the
here, you puss.
schlubs like
Proof of
us.
that right here.
I haven't brushed my hair in like 4 days. Who cares?
I haven't washed my hair in 2.
I washed my hair this morning. And then I shaved this evening and sliced
Well,
open my
good
lip
for
for the
you.
party. See,
Did you kiss any pretty girls at the party, Sean?
and smear their faces with blood? No.
Starting off this rumor that you're a vampire?
I'm sure if
Yeah,
I'd stuck around long
that
enough, there would have been
darling.
plenty of women more than drunk enough to not care, but yeah, I didn't.
There it goes.
There it is.
What? What goes? What are you talking
The
about?
last of my energy.
Oh. Interesting question. Ben says, Z, what's the longest you've ever gone without taking a shower? Honestly, probably no more than a week. Like
when I was
unemployed days, when you just
when
don't
I was
care.
12, I did a social experiment, and I didn't shower for a month just to see if anyone would notice. They didn't.
Yeah, try that
Good
when
for you.
try that when you're 16, though. They'll notice.
No, I know. Exactly. I realized
Try
that.
that when
Yeah.
you're naturally fat and smelly.
I wasn't naturally fat.
Oh God. Jeff says my 10-year-old PETA in training daughter watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes and basically was ready to take up arms that day.
We must kill the apes.
Yeah,
People
basically,
chase the animals.
in those situations, I know it's time to take a shower when my own stench begins to offend me. When I'm like laying in bed like this,
Ew.
head on the pillow with my nose essentially in my armpit, I'm just like, ah! I'm like, okay,
You know it's shower
it's-
time when you sit at your computer.
it is
and you
time
just
to bathe.
inhale, and you look down and you go, "Where is that coming from?"
Yes.
It's like,
Or when you
good
go
lord.
you just go to take your pants off to go shit, and you're like, oh, I haven't even started yet. What the hell?
Your ass already has that stench of
Yeah.
the shit you had at the beginning of the week, and all the shits in between.
Man, this conversation went downhill.
I never get that far. Trust me.
I'm drinking, and that conversation went downhill.
Awesome. Speaking of which, I should get a drink. I feel like drinking because I'm depressed and lonely. Yay! I'll be right back.
Oh, like I was saying in the chat here, this White Christmas supposedly has cinnamon, nutmeg, and orange peel in it. And for the love of God, this tastes exactly like their run-of-the-mill Boston lager. That was like the only other Sam Adams I used to drink, so I know what it tastes like. This tastes exactly the fucking same. Fucking assholes just relabeled the damn bottles.
Charge your dollar more.
And I know that I tried this experiment because one of my sisters, my brother-in-law's brother, brought a 6-pack of the Boston Lager. And we tried it next to each other, and yeah, they tasted fucking identical.
What's up, Matt?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those.
I don't drink beer.
I rarely do.
I drink hard liquor.
Sam Adams is really the only beer I can actually stand.
Try shotgun.
Because most of them are flavored, for the most part.
Well, you don't like those? Come on now.
What?
Flavored.
No, I said that's the reason I drink them, is because for
Oh.
the most part, they're flavored. They're not just they're not very hopsy or very, anything like that. I mean, they all taste like liquefied bread.
Let me show you the kind that anybody and everybody can love.
I mean, like, mind you,
All right.
my first ever sets of beer drinking started with very, very, very low quality piss water. The only reason I
Corona?
drank it, Rolling
Cheers.
Same
Rolling
thing.
Rock.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Rock. Cheers.
Yeah, Rolling Rock's basically the same thing as Corona.
I like Corona. It's one of the few beers I like.
Corona's good when you do that whole margarita Corona thing.
Yeah.
Let's open up Band of Brothers. I'll check it out.
So,
Right on.
Check it out.
but like drinking it straight, yeah, I'll do a Sam Adams or I'll do a Rolling Rock.
Can't believe I got this for $25. That's crazy. I'm quite excited about that. So we got the nice
There it is.
shiny things. Any snot on the back? No, don't think so. No, just slides right off. There we go. Probably. I don't know if I'll keep that.
Jeff,
Oh, this
the
is.
Pabst I'm drinking has
there's
toilet
a
seats.
dent in it. Oh well, whatever. Just makes it look more rugged. So
Jeff
there we
goes,
go.
the Pabst, which is probably Pabst Blue Ribbon,
Yeah.
he's drinking has toilet seats, skid marks, and the tears of faithless nuns, I think. Yum.
And we got just the logo, quite nice inside there. It's a big box. Oh, there we go. So,
No,
the inside of the tin lid actually lists what episodes are on there. any extras. Let me open this up. Oh, and we got the main characters there. Nice. I think you can open either side as well.
My friend bought that set when it was $150.
You can actually open both sides.
Yeah.
You got it for $25, and my friend bought it when it was $150.
Well, I remember when this came out, it was stupidly expensive. I really wanted it then, but there was no way I was paying that much for it.
Yeah. I remember
So
one of my
open
best
it up.
friends' dad was a huge fan of that show. He bought it when it came out.
And
Watched
Eric,
it once, never
basically-
watched it again.
big honkin' digipack.
Eric,
Huh?
look for these the next time you
There we
go
go.
out.
Let's see.
These are fantastic.
It's like the Alien
Shock
pack.
Top,
I think this has more discs. It's 1, 2, 3.
Also,
Oh, no, this
anything
is
by
6
49th Parallel if you can find it.
I think I've seen these before.
They're good. Particularly the flavor
discs.
one.
There.
Yeah, I'll have to try them.
Anything by this company right here, 49th Parallel, I'll just put it in the chat for you.
There we go. So it's like
supposed to be really good. Haven't tried it though.
so discs 1 through 5 are episodes, and disc 6 is extras. Very
Awesome.
nice. That is very
Each
nice.
episode's like an hour and a half, if I remember correctly, 2 hours.
Hmm?
Each episode's like a movie, isn't it?
Possibly. Well, there's only 2
I don't know, it's been
episodes.
so long.
There's only 2 episodes per disc, so it's entirely possible.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
It runs 705 minutes. So if we divide that by 10, it's like over an hour per episode.
Yeah, so it's like feature length movies.
Like short feature length. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like old school, like when they're like, it's 70 minutes, it counts. You're like, okay.
Or like
Or
like a lot of the ones we've been watching, Universal Monster ones.
65 minute.
Or
It's
not
65
not
minutes.
even like
feature film.
61 minutes sometimes.
I know.
Like, really?
So I'm guessing.
That's like the bare minimum.
So I'm guessing everybody knows the official news about Sherlock.
Coming back in the new year.
Yep, and it's coming back, and it's finishing in January.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit!
I know. Well, they're having the first 2 episodes in the same week.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
only
Yeah.
4 days apart, and then
They-
the
they
final
are-
episode
yeah.
a week later.
January 1st is the first episode. January 5th is the second episode, and January 12th is the season finale.
Now, just to clarify, this is in the UK. It actually airs over here later, but you know we're not going to wait for that. We're going to find a way to
So-
watch it.
That shit.
Sean,
We'll be
Kyle,
talking to Steve.
Kyle
Sorry.
says, I know a few people with the Band of Brothers DVD set, and they have dents as well. It's a pretty common problem.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Not really. If I'd paid $150 for it, maybe I'd be a little more picky. But
Yeah. My friend was crazy. So.
Yeah,
well,
I
a
I
lot
cannot
of
love to do
people,
that, though.
a lot of people did though. Like a lot of people really loved that show. It was like the Game of Thrones of war shows. you
Yeah,
know?
it's when it was first coming out, when Blu-ray was first coming out, too, so everything
Yeah.
was really expensive.
Yeah. So it was a big deal to get like a show like that in high definition.
Yeah.
I remember. Holy
I mean,
fucking shit!
My
there
friend
we go.
actually had
Well-
HD DVD first.
Did he?
I just remember that time when Band of Brothers came out on HBO, because this was right after. I believe it was right after or was during
Unknown.
the whole craze with
September.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yes, I believe so.
Yep, it's a semi-sequel to Saving Private Ryan also.
Which
Yeah,
I still
it is.
have not seen.
You don't need to see it,
Really?
No.
but you should see it.
Oh, I
I'm
plan
You
saying
should
you don't
see
need-
it.
There's the Blu-ray is pretty nice apparently, so I'll grab that at some point.
I once
There's
met the
Unknown.
director of Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Oh, there you go.
Private
Nice
Saving
guy.
Ryan.
Oh, and look, Batman: Arkham City in stores, October 18th, 2011. There you go. See, so if you want cheap Blu-rays, get them 2 years after they come out. There's your secret.
I'm actually pretty sure they came out sooner than 2 years ago on Blu-ray. I think
funny.
that's just repackaging.
Their little ad here. I have all but one of those movies. The only one I don't have is Hall Pass, and I don't really care if I ever get that.
You're good.
Actually,
How
that's
could you not-
that's the Green Lantern game. It's not the Green Lantern movie. But I've got the rights. I just got
Hall
Red
Pass
Riding
is
Hood,
pretty
and I
terrible.
just got Unknown. Yeah. Some 3D movies. Legend of the Guardians 3D. Apparently, the 3D is amazing in that one. That's what.
Are you gonna get a 3D TV, Sean? Is that your plan?
Eventually.
You really think it's worth putting that money into it?
I don't see why not. They're not that expensive now.
How do you feel about 4K stuff?
Yeah.
4K is great if you have a video projector. If you have a TV that's less than 85 inches, don't bother.
Yeah, so I shouldn't be spending money on a 65-inch 4K TV?
No point.
No.
Especially when it's 5K?
You'll see, I mean, if you sit up close to it, you will notice some difference. And, you know, the pixel density is obviously a lot higher, so you're not going to notice pixels as much. But to really get the benefit of it, you need a huge, huge display. Like, ideally a video projector.
Well, that's what they're saying. It's basically film quality print, or very close to.
It pretty much is. Like, the home 4K is slightly lower resolution than cinema 4K, but it's essentially the same thing. There's really not a difference that you're going to notice between them.
So, Sean, that first came out in 2008, November 1st, 2008. Band of Brothers.
Sorry, what did? Oh, Band of Brothers?
Band of Brothers, first release was 2008. Yeah.
Wow.
So I think that's just a re-release that you got.
Probably. I think the packaging was slightly different in the original, but still.
I have no idea.
Contents are all the same as far as I'm aware.
I mean, Pacific right now is going for $25 on Amazon, so on Blu-ray. So you could potentially get that next week if it's still on sale.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific, yeah.
I could get Pacific Rim and the Pacific.
The Pacific Rim.
I'll just have. I'll call it my West Coast Fest. So there's Red Riding Hood.
That's a nice lenticular.
It is actually.
Like it's a really dramatic picture change there.
Yes. And just basically the same thing. Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy combo disc, and looks like the exact same insert, which makes sense because it lists both Red Riding Hood and Unknown in there. So there you go. New acquisition.
So I have a pretty...
Added to the piles of Blu-rays I haven't done update videos about yet.
Yeah.
I have a pretty awesome gamer-related announcement here.
I've done a few. Sorry, go ahead.
Just a quick... I have confirmed that after the first of the year, once they probably become more readily available, I will have enough money to purchase a PlayStation 4.
Awesome. Oh, yeah. I heard something about that. Cass, you were texting Cass when we were at the party.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you went out to smoke, and he's like, I don't know where he went. I don't know any of these people.
Well, Cass is supposed to be getting on here soon.
They're pretty, it's a good bunch. I was actually sitting with a bunch of people from my training class, so we all knew each other. And they're all a pretty easygoing bunch, so they all quickly welcomed Cass into the fold.
But yeah, I'm currently at just over $370. And hopefully we'll get one after the first year when they become readily available.
So 370, what are they, 400?
They're $399 for a base model.
Plus tax, I'm assuming? Or do you have tax?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We do. It's a 6% sales tax.
Oh.
We got $32, about $30 in tax, roughly.
Yeah.
$28.
So.
24, something like that.
Yeah, the last like 3 or 4 years I've
exactly
been getting, on average, about $150 to almost $200 in gift cards for Christmas.
Wow.
It's not exactly 6 cents. It's like 6 1/4 or whatever, so it kind of rolls up.
Yeah, it's 6.
That's why I pay it's like 28.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's between 24 and 28.
For a big purchase like that, like I said, when I bought my PS3, it was $400, and the tax brought it to $419.
Oh, yeah.
But that was back in like 2007, 2008.
I think when Annetta and I got the PS3, it had come down to $300. So we got it for $300 at the time. We actually got one that was an open box, so we got it for a little bit less. In fact, I still have the box, and it still has the price sticker on it. I'll go look at it right now. I'll be right back.
I said mine isn't accurate. Mine still has the original release.
Never mind. Apparently, I'm talking out of my ass.
That's nothing.
How did I find the box so quickly? Well, I use it as a stand for my clock. Regular price $3.99. We got it open box for $3.59. There we go. So we got
mine still had
$40
the
off.
original
What is it?
Sell labels. PS3.
Thank you. I don't know what box he was talking about. I was confused.
Oh.
So mine, I did pay $400 for mine, but it still had the $5.99 price sticker on it because that's the original mark retail. But yeah, I only paid $4.19, and they actually gave me a copy of MotorStorm. It wasn't a MotorStorm bundle; they just gave me a copy because they had an extra one apparently. Not quite sure how that. Sometimes I wonder how GameStop works with that. Like I said, like giving me the Modern Warfare 2 Hardened Edition for $3.
GameStop, why are you so dumb?
Why you dumb in way I make money?
Why you so dumb? Why you so stupid?
So stupid. Stat, are you awake?
You so
Yeah.
stupid.
All you are is an elbow, so you should probably sit up.
Stop playing with your damn phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like a swan because your head's
Oh,
up
by
the
the-
butt of the
By
swan.
the way, speaking of PS3, if anybody's interested in
Don't
buying
screencap
PS3 games, I have
Mhm.
11 in a bundle up for sale on eBay right now.
that. I would buy them, but I don't have any money.
You know.
I spent almost all my money today buying a fucking comic book that they're probably gonna hate.
Amazing.
What comic book did you buy?
Excalibur 71
Oh,
from
yeah.
1993. The last part of the Fatal Attractions arc.
Holy shit.
That was a good hit.
That, my friend, is the legendary ragdoll bug for Saints Row 4.
Whee!
Legendary.
Awesome.
Why is it a bug?
Because you're not supposed to be able to fly that far when you're hit by a car.
I just saw you like at the end when you were laying on the ground, so I had no idea you flew far. So
I flew pretty far. It
my
was
internet's
pretty...
kind of poo right now. So not entirely sure why. I think it's just too many connections connected to the 15.1 connection we have here. But if things go as planned, I'll have my own 15.1 connection just for my computer. But who knows? Hey, D-Large is here. Welcome, D-Large.
Stop.
Jeff says, my ColecoVision was $170 in 1982, which, adjusted for inflation, is probably the same price you all are about to pony up for a PS4.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think well, my dad paid about $300 for it. The ColecoVision originally. Maybe $250, somewhere around there.
I mean, to be fair,
I know it wasn't cheap.
the Jaguar was what, $700? No, was it 3DS?
The 3DO. The
$700.
3DO was like $600. 6 or 7.
Yeah, back then.
I was gonna say the Jaguar
1995.
retailed for $150.
Yeah, the
I
Jaguar.
thought I heard him say 700,000. I was like, why would you pay 700,000 for a Jaguar?
700,000 billion zillion dollars.
Cute,
Yeah.
pinky, cheek.
1 million billion zabadoo zigada zillion yen.
Jillion, yeah.
I was like, I think it was yen at the end.
Matt says, so Sean, should I get Power Rangers Seasons 4 through 7 for $129.99 locally or for around $70 on Amazon? Wow,
$70 on Amazon.
I'd say go for
Nice.
Amazon. That's clearly the better deal. It's like half,
Unless-
a little over half price.
Unless you
Yeah.
really want to support your local mom and pop store. If it's not a
Oh.
local mom and pop store, go on Amazon. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I will just say right now, if you have a mom and pop store and they've never steered you wrong, buy it from them because it's about honor and respect, loyalty.
Yeah.
But if,
Anyway, buy it on Amazon. It's the better deal.
Yeah, I agree with him. But buy it on Amazon.
The 4 through
Says
7
the
set
arm
is
against
actually
the
pretty
wall.
nice. And it is worth the $70.
I don't know anybody who's getting the big
That's
Red
even for
Ranger
hardcore
headset.
fans. That is way too expensive.
What is it? It's like $650, isn't it? Something like
yeah,
that.
it's for some ridiculous. It's
I mean,
almost as much as that.
I mean,
fucking
I get
Columbo
it.
set.
It's the everything and the kitchen sink set. I mean, it has a
Yeah.
shit
And
ton
it's a
of stuff,
bust.
and it's a bust.
Yeah.
But that's really expensive.
That's why they had pre-orders up, and they're only going to produce the number of pre-orders that get pushed. So
Yeah.
plus a couple more.
Yeah,
They're
obviously,
not
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get smaller Ranger headsets that maybe are just bulk seasons.
Eh,
Yeah, maybe we'll just
I
get
don't
a bust of bulk instead. For
Nah,
like $35.
Greetings,
I
Duncan.
would totally
Duncan.
buy that.
Duncan says he tried waking up at 5:30 a.m. to catch the start, but fell asleep again. Well, we only started like less than an hour ago. We started quite a bit
about
later
45
today
minutes ago.
because I was
10:15.
because I was at the my staff Christmas
Office
party. Yeah, big to do. There was literally 800 people there. Literally 800 people. It was massive.
Literally.
They basically rented out the frickin' Vancouver Island Conference Center, which is just this massive sprawling complex. And we filled the place. It was huge. There were so many people there. I couldn't believe it. But, and about half of those work at my call center.
Wow.
So there's like 400 people in my call center. You don't really realize how many that is until you actually see them all in one room.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to Comic-Con where you come down the stairs, you can look through the fucking convention hall to the hall with all the shops, and you literally just see a writhing mass of people.
Yeah.
If you try to enter it, you're literally squeezing between people. You're being touched on all sides by fat, sweaty guys and hot chicks in like out in like kimonos and other people that they're just around you, and things are touching you, and your balls are all sweaty instantly. It's quite a miserable experience, actually.
The solution
Sounds
to
awesome.
sweaty balls is Gold Bond medicated powder.
There you go.
Or Happy Balls if you've got the money to pay for fancy versions of Gold Bond
Matt
medicated
says,
powder.
so 4 Amazon gift cards will do. Well, I guess it depends on how much the gift cards are, but if they're like $20 a card, then yes, that should do fine.
My fuse is very short today. It's all.
Your fuse.
Yes.
Let's see what
Maybe
Jeff
use it
has
for
to
not so
say.
short.
Jeff says, if you're dropping that kind of coin on Power Rangers discs, I must assume those same people are sprinting around their neighborhood in their Zentai jammies, fighting off imaginary Zords. Which is
I don't know
cool.
what a fucking Zentai is, but okay.
Which is
Super
cool.
Sentai.
Super Sentai.
Super-
Oh,
Sentai.
a Zentai
Super-
is a full body, like, it's a latex, not latex, but it's
Super
It's a
one
Sentai.
there
Zentai.
underneath
It's a very
people who want to dress up as anime characters.
it's a very Zen Sentai.
You've seen
Oh.
those people that
Zentai.
you've seen those people that dress up in like all green with no face.
Oh, it's those
That's a
things.
Zentai.
Gotcha.
Oh.
I know this and you don't.
Isn't that
Because
kind
I
of... Well, no,
don't
the putties
care
have
about that
faces.
subculture. I'm like Sentai?
Yeah, there are
Super
some that are
Sentai.
just kind of too out there.
Yeah.
Well, Super Sentai is the Japanese original of Power Rangers, but
Super Sentai.
Zentai isn't.
Sentai is Super Sentai is a genre in
Or
Japan.
that's more accurate, yes.
And also a hilarious parody in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. When the Ginyu Force shows up, that's fucking hilarious. And they're all
Yeah.
posing weird. It's like Super Sentai.
Duncan says, I'm still looking for a job. Had several IT support related interviews, however, they're typically very small IT support help desks, very competitive between candidates. Yeah.
Good luck, man.
It can definitely be tough. Even getting into a big company like Shaw can be tough. It's far more competitive than I realized. When we all got into our training class, one of the first things they told us was, I don't know if you guys fully appreciate just how many people applied for the job that you now have. But out of everyone that applied, we literally chose 3% to get the jobs. So that means everyone
Holy
in this
crap.
room is the top 3%. And we all, of course, immediately cheered for ourselves. But
That's insane.
that blew me away. I was like, holy shit, that's like... I've never won anything before. That's like I won the lottery, you know? It was great.
Well,
so,
given the way the economy is, it's pretty much like that with any job.
I like that your character looks like you.
Yes.
I just noticed
Duncan, I know exactly how you feel, man. I'm in the same position. I'm
So
battling
basically-
for small IT positions.
I'm not. I'm broken and can't work.
So basically, I just lucked out, is what it boils down to. I lucked out, and I'm going to bust my ass to keep this job.
Yes,
So-
God was
Justin
kissing
hates
in the
you
right
so much.
direction.
I
in
know.
the blood.
Justin
Well-
wants to murder your face.
I know, but I mean, you were there. You know how brutal it was, man. I had to look for work for almost 4 whole days.
Fuck you, you.
It
I'm
was
gonna take this
brutal.
I'm going to shove it through the internet and beat you upside
And
the head with
I
it.
mean, I applied at 2 entire places, like
Will
fully.
somebody ding him?
I
Will
fully
somebody-
gave 2 places my entire resume.
It won't matter. Everyone else will be able to hear.
That's true.
I had to. Okay, put this into perspective. The other day, I had to swallow my pride and
Yeah.
apply for an
You have
IT
pride?
position fixing only Apple products.
Oh, good
Wait,
lord.
you have pride.
So let's back up a
Pride.
moment there. Wait a minute.
I thought you were shameless like the rest of us. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
You have to leave now.
Pride for what I believe in.
I have to leave now.
And I had to
Believe
swallow that. My pride is I will never own anything Apple, and I have yet to do that. So,
Well, I owned an iPod, but it was a gift, so.
I
That's
would
why
never.
you owned a fucking Apple iMac.
That I bought and then literally sold like 3
Yes.
days later.
But
But
you still
had
owned it
You owned it.
for that
I made
short
money
period
off
of
that shit.
time.
I
Doesn't
was
matter.
so
You still owned it.
disappointed. I'll
I
just
can't believe you actually paid any money for the Apple at all. I mean,
I made $25 off that. So
I don't
I'm fucking
care. You
complaining.
paid money. You gave someone money for an Apple product.
I paid $10 for an old iMac.
To be
That's
fair,
right.
Apple didn't get any
You
of the
could have
money,
had-
so
Was
whatever.
You could have had strippers come to you for that $10, man.
Was that-
And, like dance in front of you.
Well, that's true. You could have stuffed that $10 down their pants. That would have been the extent
Yes,
they would
that-
let you touch them.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Was that the blue iMac, one of the old school ones? Yeah, I remember when you had that.
Yeah.
I fixed it up. I put OS 9 on it, and I sold it at I bought it at a yard sale and sold it at a yard sale.
Nice.
And
For a
made,
profit.
yeah, I bought it for 10 and sold it for 35.
Well, I mean,
There you
still 35 for any kind of Mac product is an amazing deal.
Yeah. So
Mac
so I
fans
made
are accustomed to
$25
paying
off of it.
through the nose for things, so that's a pretty safe
Well,
markup.
mind you, I sold it to an Indian lady who barely spoke any English.
You probably could have sold it for like 50 at least. Sure.
40.
40?
I mean, easily.
Well, to Thrustbone, you could have only sold it for 40 max, but to other people, especially who don't speak English particularly well, 50. Absolutely. All the way.
Well, you gotta remember though, I actually own a Mac Mini. I use it to hold up my Super Nintendo.
Oh,
So,
the Retron 5's delayed until sometime in early 2014.
Yep.
Because there's a problem with the pins from the manufacturer. So instead of putting and not all units are affected, but instead of putting a subpar unit or having some defective units or even having a shortage of product, they decided to hold it until January, February time.
It made me
To release it.
really happy when I got this phone in AT&T today.
Where the hell did
And-
that come from?
The lady, well, let me finish. The lady who was selling me on it, because there were only two really like cheap free options, and one of them was the iPhone 4S. She was like trying to tell me not to get the iPhone and telling me how like AT&T doesn't make any money off of those phones whatsoever. They literally like they sell the iPhone 5S for $199 at discount, but they have to buy it from Apple for $180, so they literally make $20 off of every sale.
It's not even
It's like-
including shipping, mind you.
It's ridiculous. They don't make any money off of it. That all the money goes to Apple.
Okay.
But,
Good for Apple.
Okay, back to the Retron 5.
Yeah, that's why I said, where the hell did that come from?
We were just talking about Apple. I didn't get a chance to throw it in there. Give me a fucking break. You
No, I'm
guys run
tired
too
and I like to
fast
harass you.
sometimes.
I love harassing when you're tired. But no, yeah, the Retron 5's delayed, and I'm very sad. 'Cause I want it very badly.
I know, I'm sad and happy at the same time. I'm sad that it's not coming out December 10th, but I'm happy that they found a problem and they are being man enough to pull and fix it before they release a subpar product.
Yep.
Like some other companies. Microsoft.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys, I'm gonna eat my Toblerone.
Ew, have fun with that.
Choo choo, next on my thighs. So yeah, like that's the reason I'm selling off.
You. Sorry.
That's the reason I'm selling off my classic consoles that are on the Retron 5. Is because I'm getting I want to get a Retron 5.
And they're touting 100% compatibility, and if it's not 100% compatibility, they're going to release fixes that you update the system with a USB plug, a USB flash drive, which is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
And
so there's literally no excuse to not get a Retron 5 if you're
and the software hackers already declared that he's going to make it so you can run ROMs off the flash drive.
This thing is just jizz-tastic all over the fucking place.
It's like
Jizz-tastic.
It's jizzing all over my face. It's jizzing all over my face.
It's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's coming.
It's like a party in your mouth and everyone's coming.
There you go.
There's a party in my pants and everyone's invited.
But nobody wants to go.
But
nobody wants to
I'm like
come.
breaking that situation.
There you go.
Oh God.
Did you call Alpha? What?
I have Matt. What are you on crack, sir? Because that didn't make any sense.
I know. I was in there like
Alpha Omega Sin Hammy. Who the fuck is Alpha Omega Sin, and why would they call him Hammy?
Well,
why do I give a shit?
I know who Alpha Omega Sin is. I don't know why you'd call him Hammy. He's a bit cussy, but not hammy.
He's kind of a douchebag too.
He's one of those that he thinks he's a heavy metal guy, and he constantly says fucking shit every half second, making him look extremely unintelligent.
Matt, you look really familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
So,
like,
no, I'm not a
Stick
fan of Alpha Omega Sin.
If you're on Stickcam, I think I know who you are.
And the only reason
Stop
I watch
asking random
Metal
questions.
Jesus Rocks is because he used to work for Sierra Online.
What's wrong with Metal Jesus?
No, I'm against Metal Jesus.
You just said there was nothing against him.
But he also said the only reason he watches Metal Jesus is because he used to work for Sierra.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's not a negative thing.
No, I never said anything. And if I had to say anything negative, he kind of has some somewhat twisted views on certain things, but it's not.
Rick, why do you have to hate on everyone?
It's not to hate the guy for. I'm not hating on him. God.
What do you got against Jesus?
There's so much hate in this room. Why can't we
I don't
just
know.
get along?
I like to hang out with Jesus. Oh.
Hey, JC, how's it hanging? Ooh.
Sorry, man.
JC.
JC nailed it. I mean, shit.
Oh.
God.
Should be saving these jokes for Easter. Well, I guess Christmas.
But
It is the imagined birthday soon of
The imagined birthday. Wasn't
He was
he?
probably more born in spring, probably. More likely.
I thought it was more around like October.
no, it was actually
Basically,
anything-
nobody knows, is what we're saying.
No one knows
Well,
for sure.
He's not real.
Story.
He
Well, that-
never
was told.
existed.
That could be a contributing factor, yes. When did
Most
this
of-
imaginary person actually be born in the real world?
Whether he may be imaginary
well,
or not, I'm not going to throw that out there to cause any arguments. I'm just going to say, based off the story that was written, the way they say things and the way things occur, it sounds like this could have happened somewhere near August, September, something
So-
like that. Where
so that wasn't
the
far off
hotter,
saying.
the hotter months of, the Arabian area.
but they're in the desert! All the months are
Only-
hot!
Not at night.
The only reason we have it in December is because there were 3 different pagan festivals in December, so it's
Yes.
easy to convert people. If your religion has similar celebratory times.
Ah.
That's
Yeah,
the
if you
real
want to be
reason.
totally accurate,
It's all a big scam, man, I'm telling you. You have to
You
go
you
can
back
celebrate.
into the...
If you want to celebrate the correct holiday this time of year, you want to celebrate the winter solstice
Beltane or
or any of those.
That's a good point,
Anything
Ben. They do,
that
actually.
that celebrates winter and is a party to bring on spring.
Ben
Basically-
says,
Pretty much it.
sorry, I just said, Ben says everyone's cameras look noticeably brighter tonight, and that's true. I think it's
I'm
just because
sitting
we...
under a fucking light.
I think it's because we all turned lights on for a change.
Well,
My new
for
location
once,
is-
I have a light bulb that doesn't burn out in 2 weeks.
Oh, there you go.
I have this above me. Wrong way.
Ah,
Oh
perfect.
god. Fucking- where are you?
What are you-
There. There.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
There.
Okay,
Fucking light.
yes.
Goddamn.
Oh God,
Yeah.
your camera was very ear rapey there for a little bit.
It's
That's
just
because I'm
a
holding
little
the
bit, yeah.
camera.
I know.
That-
I'm
and that's
just
the
sitting there
main-
like,
Oh, excuse me.
I'm on my mom's computer and I'm using her webcam mic. That's why I sound like shit. My computer's still in Dallas in storage.
Alpha Omega Sin?
yeah,
Yeah,
he's,
whatever.
pretty
Like,
weird and
We're
unwatchable.
trying to ignore that stream conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, I don't know what that is.
We have a specific person-
Some YouTube channel that Duncan has
with
mentioned.
the initials M and C, who is trying to just take over the chat with random comments.
Oh, okay. I agree. So I might watch The Hobbit this weekend, finally.
That's cool.
Welcome to the party.
Huh? Are you
thought-
gonna
I thought
watch it
you-
too, Justin? You haven't watched it
No,
yet?
but I've seen it.
Oh, you have. Oh, welcome to the party of people who have seen it. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yes.
Be
I haven't seen the
prepared
extended cut.
Be prepared for
Yes,
the
the
longest,
extended cut.
silliest version of Fraggle Rock you will ever see, because that's exactly what it
Awesome.
is.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, works for me.
Don't listen to his word. His opinion is skewed by the top hat. Cut out circulation to a part of his brain.
Well, that's true. It overheats the brain.
The top hat is
Well,
two sizes too large.
The last Doctor Who we watched, Professor Rubish, said he never wears hats because they overheat the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sage
well,
advice.
Professor Rubish is full of rubbish. Oh, ho, ho.
Oh,
Didn't see that joke coming.
they totally
That's so
didn't.
original.
They totally didn't do that joke in the show. Rubish.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Professor Rubish. Oh, pleased to meet you.
Oh, God.
Yes. I wish that Professor Rubish had more than one episode. I liked him.
I wish Professor X was a real person.
He was just so wonderfully addle-brained.
for a
Like he says,
professor, and that's kind of
It
surprising.
was like, prepare yourself for a shock, but you've gone back in time to the Middle Ages. It's like, oh, I guess that proves that the theory of circular time is correct. You know, I once heard the... Just like immediately takes it in stride and like carries on.
Yeah.
Which
Rip
is
Bullwalker,
fascinating.
40 years old.
Is that an e-cig there, Mia?
Yep.
Mm,
Yes, we're very proud of Mia. She's trying to cut back.
good job.
She's trying to
Yeah,
quit.
I've been.
She's successfully cut back. She's trying to quit permanently.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Of
I have
her
a
own
lot
free
of-
will.
I have a lot of respect for people that can drop off actual SIGs and go to E6.
yeah. Actually,
They
there's a
are-
lot of...
We've had this discussion before, how they are infinitely healthier for you.
Oh, yeah, they don't have anywhere near the chemicals in them. And they're
Oh,
still not
probably
great
will
for you,
Well,
but...
actually, minus nicotine,
Yeah.
there's really no chemicals in them.
No, not
Yeah,
much.
Yeah,
It's
there's-
vapor. It's
There's
nicotine
like a
vapor.
glycerin that helps actually
There's a few for
remove
the...
the crap from your lungs
for the
with the vapors
vaporizer.
that are in this. Yeah.
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 It's,
But it's not smoke in the terms of actual smoke.
Yeah.
It's
The ones
No,
that
It's
make
vapor,
the-
yeah.
Consider it like
Okay.
just
They also
liquid
call them
vapor.
vaporizers.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
so-
to be fair, the ones with nicotine are still bad for you, but they're infinitely healthier than cigarettes. So.
Well, mainly,
Yeah.
as I say, mainly because they don't have those like 50 other chemicals that you have in cigarettes.
It's not the nicotine that's so damaging to your system. It's the tar and like all the other shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's
no,
been proven many
monoxide
times before that nicotine
Hold on.
its own is actually fairly
The thing is about e-cigs is there are still chemicals in the ones with nicotine. There's
Oh,
just
yeah, of
significantly
course.
less.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying the ones with nicotine are still bad for you, just not nearly as bad. That's all I was going at.
Oh, yeah.
So. You get
It won't
just
kill you
the
as
water vapor
fast.
ones, you're fine.
You know what I love the most about the Saints Row games? At any point, you can walk out of a computer simulation through a bright light and be wandering around naked in an alien spaceship in a drunken stupor.
Okay.
Naked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, naked.
Yep, that's happening.
Live on Livestream.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
InSaNiTy. Why are you
Night. Insanity.
clutching your abdomen in extreme pain?
Well, because I was in an alien computer simulation for 9 months.
Oh, getting anally probed
Basically,
24/7 for 9 months.
Yeah, basically. Basically, the entire story of Saints Row 4 is a big parody of The Matrix and Superman, and
Oh, okay.
there's
a
lots
bunch
of like
stuff.
there's lots of small reboot references in here, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, like there's actually a store called Dot's Diner that you can't go into.
Oh, I might just need to check that out.
Well, you won me over.
You had Eric at reboot.
Yes. Reboot reference.
There's
Sold.
there's a reboot reference. I'll totally buy that for $60 right now.
Yep.
They
I
make
think
lots
it's only
of
30. It's $30 on Amazon right now. I think 35.
it's $20 on Steam right now.
How many are on the PS3? Is it 2, 3,
All
and
of
4?
them.
What about the
Except for
first
Saints
one?
Row 1, 2, and 3.
I didn't think the first one was.
The first one's not on the PS3. It's an Xbox
PS2.
360 exclusive.
Oh, I thought it was PS2. Sorry.
No.
No. It
Well,
was-
then you'll just have
Sadly,
to
it's a
get
360 exclusive.
It's also on the PC then, so get it off Steam.
Isn't the first one like realistic and the other 3 aren't?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of not even worth playing the first game.
So is the
Basically-
first
In that
one,
sense.
is the
No,
first
it's
one
worth-
even free roaming like the others?
Yeah.
It's
It is.
It's the first one is worth playing for a great comparison game to GTA 4.
Yeah,
It was
that's
compared to
basic-
GTA 4 back then. It was actually considered better
Yeah.
for quite a while.
Yeah, it was 2K's answer to the Grand Theft Auto games, and then they decided that Saints Row was too similar to Grand Theft Auto, so they were like, "Fuck it, let's make it as ridiculous as we possibly can."
Right. So
And
2,
I
3,
love
and 4 are the ones to play. 2, 3, and 4
Yeah.
are essentially the games. Yeah. I ignore the first one.
Well,
All
2,
right.
3, and 4 are the continuing continuity story.
Exactly.
Saints Row 1 doesn't really have much to do with 2,
Just kinda
3, and
stands
Yeah,
alone.
really the only similarity is that the start of Saints Row 2
is the end of
is
Saints
the
Row
end
1.
of Saints Row 1. That's
But
really-
it's not that important to play the first one.
Not.
Well, no, I think story-wise it is, but so it sets up Steelport and that sets up the Saints and stuff like that. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's worth playing the first one because the first one's really, really good
Yeah.
Yeah.
as just a traditional Grand Theft Auto style game.
Yeah. Cool.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I wish I had some pants to put on.
Aren't you enjoying looking at your bare ass running through
No.
wherever you are?
This guy has a much more toned ass than I
But
do in
it's-
real life.
But it's such a muscular ass.
I know. And there's all this red gooey stuff all over my body.
Take it easy. Take it easy, Rob. Rob's
Just-
taking off.
Oh, you heading off,
Yeah,
Rob?
Rob.
Alright. Have a good night, man.
Bye, Rob.
Enjoy your 4th,
Sorry.
5th, and 6th Thanksgiving dinners.
Oh, God. Lucky bastard.
Matt is
Where do
asking, where do you work? Or what do you work for? Or what do you do? Sorry, what do you do for work, Garbage Gamer?
He's
What do I
working for
do
your
for
mom
work?
scratching his balls.
Yep.
Well, for a while I had the tag as co-founder of geeky.com, but now I'm independent IT contractor. I do computer
Yeah.
repairs for really
No one
anybody
took that
who
away
needs
from you.
computer work.
Just so you know.
So it's
You're
not
still
a solid
co-founder.
income, but it is there.
It's something, yeah. Allows you to get games, and you're a pretty thrifty shopper too, so I know you can stretch your dollar pretty far.
Eric, you'll always be a co-founder of Geeky. That's never going to go away.
I know.
I
just sometimes I feel I don't do hardly anything for the site.
Doesn't matter. You still co-founded, regardless if you do anything. Still, you still co-founded. You know what I mean?
I was still there with Stout when we came up with the idea. So
Exactly.
So.
You can hide behind boxes, you know.
Thank you all for putting
Hitler
names
used to
on
hide
your
behind
faces.
boxes.
Yeah,
So
but Hitler used to do it naked, so.
So I watched from up on Poppy Hill last night, and I really liked it.
Yes.
Great movie.
Up front on Poppy Hill, okay.
It's a
From
Ghibli film.
up on Poppy Hill.
It's a Miyazaki thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a newest Ghibli film.
Gotcha.
There it goes. And actually, what I was surprised by is that the Blu-ray comes with a nifty little booklet, like you would expect to get in a fucking Criterion release.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so nice.
Awesome.
Butt crack.
Oh my god, why am I watching this?
I don't know.
I know.
What are you watching?
I've had Zords.
Everyone's
focus big
mesmerized
screen for the
by
last, like, 20 minutes.
nakedness happening.
Oh.
I mean,
Naked
let's face
fight! Let's put that up on the
Naked
big
thrust
screen there.
bone.
There we go.
I would just like to profess my love for the Jewish people. Random, but
What?
shit.
Shut up.
Well, they have
Justin-
given us some wonderful
Justin-
comedians and bagels.
I know you're trying really hard to become part of the Jewish community. You cannot. You are not allowed to. You are too tall with red hair. You are too tall, red hair, and you don't say
Are you
okay.
sure you're a Jew?
And Stad, you realize there are several holidays in which they fast. You might want to take
Yeah.
that into
Yeah,
consideration.
And you have also, here's the biggest problem: you have to stop eating bacon.
Yes, no more bacon.
Oh.
They
Not
don't do pork,
kosher.
bro.
Well,
No
this is
more
why
bacon.
I have to say
One of the other reasons why I'm agnostic is when a religion restricts what I can.
Was she just like twerking him?
Hey, I'm agnostic.
I love
Twerking
the,
his
I love
naked-
The Jews.
Ness.
I love the Jews, but I don't want to be one.
What you're looking at, or what you were just looking at, was the naked body of the first Canadian-born American president.
Oh, President Thrustbone.
President Thrustbone.
I read your, what was it you said, like in the first 30 minutes
In
you
the
did?
first 30 minutes of Saints Row 4, I have A. Stopped the terrorist regime, disarmed a nuclear missile, become the first Canadian-born American president of the United States, made Keith David my running mate.
And installed a stripper pole in the White House.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Aldous-
Made Keith David your running mate?
Yep, Keith David is the vice president of the United States.
He is in this?
As
Yeah.
Keith David, yep.
Awesome!
And so is
Yeah.
Now
so
I
is
want it
Daryl
even more.
King, somebody who I don't know who he is.
In
but
Saints Row the Third,
That's awesome.
who was the big?
Oh my god, this reminds
The
me
big
of so
star,
many
hold on.
sci-fi games
Oh,
I played.
In Saints Row the Third, Burt Reynolds is in it.
Yep.
Nice.
As Burt Reynolds.
As Burt Reynolds. I
As
remember
Burt
him.
Reynolds.
I remember Burt Reynolds in Vice City as the real estate tycoon guy.
Yep.
He was fucking hilarious in Saints Row the Third.
Oh, shit.
shit!
Actually, let me pull up the cast list. It's pretty impressive. Even the third one.
The best part
Waking
of Saints Row 4 is the voice selection list. You have Male 1, Male 2, Male 3, and Nolan North.
Sorry, what is his... Oh, yes. Brendan says, I just noticed Brandon's name bar and I laughed my ass off. Live from the laundry room is an epic tagline. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Let's see. We have that's right.
efficient.
We have Burt Reynolds. This is in Saints Row the Third, as himself. We have Hulk Hogan,
Nice.
as Angel de la Murder. He's a luchador.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty
Um,
awesome. I love that character.
This is Sasha Grey as Viola. Troy Baker. Let's see. Any other noticeable people?
Hey, Tank's here.
Matt says,
Yay.
in reply to
Awesome.
Garbage Man, I do piecework at a sheltered workshop. Greetings, Tank. Did you shave your head?
No, it buzzed it.
So, yes.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I knew what you
Gotta
meant. So the
scratch
answer is
my
yes.
armpit, but I don't want to take my hand off the mouse in case an obstacle comes up.
Escape is your friend.
I'm worried that something might happen when I take my hand off the mouse to press escape.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Tank, whoever did whatever the fuck them. We're your real friends.
What happened? Is this a cryptic subtweet of Tank's
I have
Facebook
no
page?
idea
I have
what
no
happened.
idea.
Yes, that's
I'm so
basically
lost
it.
right now.
I'm like,
I don't really know these people.
I read a post that said something that Tank was angry about, and I'm like, fuck those guys. We're your real friends.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Amen,
faster,
brother.
spaceship. The walls are closing in on you.
So Tank, would you rather we lie to your back instead of your face?
Maybe to your side. Compromise.
Yeah, over your
Side
side.
works.
Okay,
I like
I'll
side.
lie to your side from now on.
My side.
All right, we'll
Preferably
do.
my left side.
Okay.
Is that
I'll
your
respect
fib
it.
side?
It's okay, Tank. If I didn't like you, I'd let you know.
Right.
I'm very honest
And
and
that's why I
forthcoming.
like hanging out with you people.
Yeah.
Because we don't fucking mince words.
Why beat around the bush when you can beat off in the bush?
The only
It's
bush
like,
you want
no,
to beat around.
No, seriously, dude,
is
you're
your
being
really
an
friend.
ass. Knock it off.
That's right.
Yeah. Like, Tank, that's so uncool. You're like, God damn it.
Oh, I know. I mean, how many times a day in just the course of casual conversation do we get really mad and tell each other to shut the fuck up?
Yeah. A lot.
Shut up.
3 or 4 times.
And then, you know, we've
I
got that
told
off our
Justin to
chest,
shut up
and everything's
about
calm
every 20
again.
minutes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
For
God.
fuck's sake!
Yes,
You know-
Mia. Yeah.
You know what, Sean? Just
What
shut up.
the fuck, Brandon?
Okay, Cass made it home.
Just
everybody.
Greetings, Cass. Welcome to Le Partey after Le Partey.
We shouldn't
yeah.
talk about it here because he watches this later.
I know, which is why
Just
I
saying.
write things.
We should talk about this after the stream.
We will.
Put a name bar in your thing there, Cass,
Oh, God,
so you can be aligned. Otherwise, it's going to be jumping the camera up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi, Cass.
just put something in there. So Cass joined me for the big staff party today.
Excellent.
What were your thoughts? I've already given my thoughts.
I had a lot of fun. I think it's a heck of a company you're working for.
I really liked how light the the sort of corporate year-end video was.
Yeah.
How the little robot was getting completely wasted on free drink tickets.
And then got his taxi shit.
Yeah, it's like, I got these things called drink tickets, and then they gave me this. I think it's called a taxi shit. He's like, and the big robot's like, shit. He's like, shit, shit.
Well, it's just funny. He's like, he's holding up the thing. He's like, yeah, they gave me this taxi. Bleep.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, no, it was.
Well, it was especially funny because they're the same like cute robot characters that you see in all the commercials. But the commercials are very family friendly. So this is like the after hours bit and bub.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I was sort of sitting there and I was drawing comparisons to the Christmas dinners we used to do at Jim Pattison Group,
Oh yeah.
and
Jim
You know,
Pattison
yeah, I
being
mean-
a huge company in BC.
Jim Pattison is one of the richest people in Canada.
Yeah.
His company is like a conglomerate that is
So-
in a whole bunch of different stuff. Like in our
Does-
case,
Is he in syrup? Is he in the syrup business?
Because he's
That'd
in
be great.
Canada, I
No,
get it.
No, I just think that's incredibly ironic. That's all. That's
they're
why I ask.
Be a syrup tycoon.
the biggest things. The biggest things that
Syrup
he's
prices
in.
in Canada are just way over the roof, man.
The biggest things he's in is automotive. I mean, obviously that's
Okay.
how I worked for him, was through a car dealership. He owns Save On Foods, which is a grocery
Oh.
store chain here on the island and in BC.
Is that the same Save-On Foods that
Oh, I
is
didn't know.
in America?
No, not the same one.
That's the one
Okay.
that's like the one across the street from me. I didn't know that
Yeah,
he
same
owned
one.
those.
Yeah, you own Save On,
Wow.
Overweighty, like all the ones in that group.
That's interesting. I never
You see all the,
understood.
you know the
I,
billboards on the highway, like the Pattison signs. That's a
Yeah.
Pattison company as well.
I never understood what the thought process was behind naming a supermarket Overweighty.
It's named after somebody, I believe. So I'm Mr. Overweighty.
That's the same reason on why you
I
name
need
it
to
after
open
your
both
family
doors to
name.
get in.
This is like, I'm going to open up a grocery store chain, and I'm going to name it after my family. Then you realize your last name is Menard.
Menard. I like to go to Menards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dick's
Menards.
Groceries. pretty much.
Menards. I always just remember some Menards commercials where there was some old lady and just the way she said Menards. I just thought it was hilarious.
Well,
My-
now it's a.
I love Menards.
It goes, say
God.
big
Yes,
buddy
I love
at
my nards, too.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyways, I was telling Sean, like, our Christmas dinner was all of the car dealerships on the island. So it was maybe a little smaller than the dinner there. I mean, it was about 800 people there, I think, at the one that Sean and I were at,
Yeah.
roughly. But ours was maybe a little smaller. But no, I mean, it was like, I was saying to Sean, like, I mean, I was just blown away by the door prizes that they had for the employees. You know, just awesome stuff like weekends away at island hotels. They gave away a pair of Canucks tickets at one point.
Mhm.
And well, what I liked is not just Canucks tickets, but they're taking care of your hotel on the mainland too.
Mhm.
Like, it's really all you have to pay for is the ferry and like the bus down there, and that's it. And then you've got
Yeah, you said
a weekend.
ferry.
Yes, I did.
Chance is like, yes, I did.
So, I mean, I was telling Sean, I was like, when they had the door prizes at our dinners, it was like a Toyota snow brush or something.
Yeah.
It was like just useless stuff from the back office that I could have just taken if I wanted to, anyways. And I
Yeah,
had to like sit there
exactly.
and try and win it.
Here is a spare paper clip. Congratulations. Happy holidays.
Well, and then all the cool stuff, you know, mysteriously, it was all of the like executives that won it. So it's like, gee,
Oh,
I wonder
yeah.
what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. I
Or
don't
as you
think
could
I
tell-
was. I don't think I was there. Did they have a winner for a gateway system?
I don't know if they did.
Because I know there was a lot of trips and vacations and stuff. But they didn't have any like PVRs or anything like that.
I don't think so. No, I don't
Really?
remember.
That seems so odd to me. You'd think that would be the first thing they would have.
Given that they're a cable company.
Yeah. You think they
The
just
one I was
have
hoping they
stacks
call
of
your
it?
name for was $50 gift cards for the keg.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Did you actually win something, Sean?
No.
Oh.
But a lot of people gave me their drink tickets. So I
Ah.
was happy.
I love that. It was like I was like quietly slipping you mine because I just wanted to have like one beer
Mhm.
because I had to drive home,
Mhm.
and then that other
Yeah.
girl gave you like hers and her mom's.
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking
you're
drink
taking
tickets?
the- yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't actually take her mum's. I was waiting to see if someone else was going to take it, but I took hers.
Oh,
I was happy to do so.
Free booze? Yeah, done, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Got free penis too. Oh, too soon.
Fuck yeah,
Anyone else not a drinker? Is anyone else not a drinker here? I will take your tickets for you. Don't have to worry about a thing.
There was a few that were already pretty sauced by the time we left. Like there was one girl that I often see on my smoke breaks, and I had gone to the dessert table and picked up. They had some strawberry cheesecakes. I brought some back, and as I'm walking by, she catches me. She's sitting here and she's like, "Oh, that cheesecake is awesome!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I really like strawberry cheese. It's awesome." She's just
I'm
like, I'm like,
single. Come
good.
with me.
Yeah.
And now we will forever
Bring it back to my
refer to her
place.
as the cheesecake.
Well,
lady.
she was there, I believe, with her husband, so he probably wouldn't have approved of that.
Oh,
And
That's
her
why the first thing I
husband,
ask is, are you single?
or a much taller, suaver, better-looking coworker.
Oh, and I stopped in at Walmart on the way home, and look what I found.
Oh, you've got it.
On
You found them.
What
Yes.
is it?
The chicken and rib barbecue chips that I was looking for. I can't find it either the two Walmarts here in Victoria,
Ah.
so I bought
Okay.
4 bags.
That's like me with the Ruffles barbecue. Anytime
Yeah.
I find that, I'm
Yeah.
just like.
The next time you find some, can you buy me a bag? Because that sounds awesome.
I
bad
probably
guy
could.
problem.
We need to send Skinslip just like a box full of Canadian
Ketchup
potato
chips.
chips.
Kind of like a care package.
Yeah, totally.
A
I
care
would love
package
that.
of chips.
Yeah, you can throw a couple of shitty movies in there that you don't want anymore. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. Here you
I
go.
get for the-
Red Riding Hood. Enjoy.
And then I would watch it, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I would
I'll
do?
watch
is,
it. It's $5. I'll watch it.
You know, I probably could do that. Like one of the next times I'm down in the States, I'll wait to do that because I can do one of your domestic, whatever, like prepaid boxes that are like insanely cheap.
Oh yeah.
Hey, if you could fit a bag of chips into one of our small flat rate boxes like this big, I'll give you.
Duncan says that is so strange. I was dreaming of strawberry cheesecake earlier. You know, you may have been dreaming about strawberry cheesecake at the same moment I was actually having strawberry cheesecake.
So
How's
apparently,
that for-
We're mind linked.
Oh,
so apparently,
speaking of,
the video of Paul Walker's like car accident is on the internet.
oh God,
See him dying. That's lovely.
I would rather not. I'd rather leave him his dignity.
Well, that's
What?
like
This is one of the reasons that I hate humanity.
Because
Where are
instead
you
of
seeing
saving him,
dying?
they just sat there and filmed. Like, you assholes.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
Apparently, someone filmed it instead of going to rescue.
Filmed what? I didn't catch
Paul
that.
Walker's
Walker's
dead.
dead.
Oh,
They had a car crash, and they just stood there and filmed it with a camera.
great.
That's fucked up. That's just
Well,
really fucked up.
That's like all those people who filmed, what's his name?
Rodney King.
No, the guy who jumped off the bridge and did all those movies. That wasn't his brother.
Oh,
Tony Scott.
Yeah.
Tony Scott.
They all filmed him jumping off the bridge, and then they tried to sell it for like thousands of dollars.
Wow. Fuck humanity up its stupid fucking ass.
I had no idea
Yeah.
there was even footage of him, because as far as I understood the story was that he pulled up to the ridge, stopped, got out, and just walked right off. Like, no time to delay, just walked right the fuck off the bridge.
Yeah.
No delay, nothing. So that's why I understood how it happened. I didn't know that there was video. Holy crap.
Wow.
I didn't know they were trying to sell it. That
It even
is
worse.
the most disturbing thing.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
What the fuck? Good video of this guy died. Fuck you, you fucking snuff.
Fuck you up your fucking ass, you fucking fucked up fucker.
There you go.
Those are the people who I truly wish things like cancer and like malaria upon. I mean,
Legitimately.
legitimately, I
Scum.
hope they die miserably.
Cancerous malaria.
Fucking
Anus-
miserably.
anus- lip
Seriously.
herpes.
Those are the people that I just hope dying miserable and alone with nobody loving them. They fucking deserve that. Assholes. Help a man when he's fucking on fire, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
I wish
good
I wish
idea.
all those people to die in a pool of their own dysentery.
A pool
That would be
of
pretty
dysentery.
To
uncomfortable.
drown in their dysentery pool.
Listen,
Fuck ass.
That's
I'm
lovely.
pretty sure I almost
Ow.
died of dysentery on Thanksgiving, so that's a pretty morbid thing.
You're welcome.
You didn't die, almost died of dysentery. You were fucking dehydrated.
Yeah. I
Were
know.
you just shitting your guts out and not taking in any water?
No, he got dizzy and like his vision blurred, which is a common symptom when you are straining and dehydrated as fuck.
Oh, so you just weren't drinking enough water.
Yeah. Like, well, I drank a bunch of eggnog. Like, that's not fucking... it,
I
The only
know.
thing-
I knew that at the time. I was just saying that to fuck with you.
the only things that
Drink-
count on
drink
hydrating you
eggnog.
are water and Gatorade. That's it. Nothing else will hydrate.
Gatorade doesn't hydrate you. Gatorade
Yeah, it
has
does.
tons of fucking sodium in it. So,
Yeah.
Which actually helps hydrate you because
Helps
the
you
way
retain
It helps
the
you
water.
absorb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, Sean,
Gatorade fucking hydrates you. That's
I
the
just
point
saw
of it.
the thing you liked on Facebook. The hospital room that has "Send Pizza" written on it. Kids with cancer wrote this on the hospital window. Wait
I
until you
saw
see what
that.
happens next.
I saw that. That is just beautiful.
It's beautiful and hilarious. at
I
the
didn't
same
It
see
time.
is. Well, basically,
It's
it
like-
was a sick kids hospital. It was like kids with cancer, and
Yeah,
a couple little girls, I think, and they just wrote "Send Pizza, Room 4122" or whatever on their window,
Oh,
and they could
that's
see it from
awesome.
outside. And then the picture got posted on Reddit, and
Oh, no.
and then people just sent pizza like you wouldn't believe. So they
Pictures
Oh my
of them
God.
sitting in here eating.
They just
you know,
got
Papa John's.
stacks of pizza. There's Domino's in there. There's Papa John's. It's like a whole bunch of pizza from
Wow.
every pizza place in town. To the point where there was so much pizza coming in, they had to stop. They had to like send out a message saying, "Please stop sending pizza." But then
They
the
should
kids
share
are just
that
sitting
pizza
there
with
like,
the
"Wee pizza!"
And they should share that pizza with all the other sick kids.
Yeah. So it was
Whatever.
absolutely yeah. So it was basically it was a day when they were undergoing some pretty radical like painful chemo.
It
And
says if you
that
want
was
to
like
give
their
someone-
one wish, just to have pizza.
Apparently, her name's Hazel. It says apparently he says if you want to give something to Hazel, and it says in parentheses, but not pizza.
Yeah.
Check out their fun page.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty
That's awesome.
a pretty touching story.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I'm just seeing
I'm like,
the
I'm
post. So
noticing-
far, 20 pizzas have been delivered to Hazel Hammerly's room.
Wow.
And some of those look like either crazy bread, crazy cheese bread, or whatever, or those buffalo wings.
God, I want buffalo wings.
Aww.
Little kids eating pizza.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I'm not doing this again. Fuck you.
I'm not sure if you told the story, Sean, but I may have possibly met someone else in your company tonight.
Oh yeah?
As a certain happy-go-lucky fellow.
Oh yeah. We may have met the bathroom person. She's like, "Oh hey, good to see you." I was like,
Yeah, he like walks by. He's like, "Oh, pardon me," you know, like all you know. Sean starts. He's like, "That was the guy."
and then just
As he laughed with- Yeah.
yeah, and then completely unrelated, I said, "Oh yeah, where's the washroom?" And like I hadn't even consciously made that connection in my brain. I was actually honestly just asking where the washroom, just Cassie gone earlier, but
I start to answer, and then I realize.
and then we just both started laughing for like 5 minutes, and nobody
Sean,
knew why.
I sent you a message here in the Google chat. It's being kind of disruptive. So I don't know what you want to do with it, but you know, you're the only one who can do anything. So
What the hell?
bust? Is that a
I was
bust?
gonna say, good
Yes.
fucking lord.
I disagree, Stout. I drink Gatorade all the time. I don't drink it as a replacement for water. I drink it once a week to help replenish electrolytes in my body. That's it.
I do sometimes, yeah.
It really
I just
is.
about once a week, once
I
every other
drink
week.
it when I feel like drinking it because I like the mango one a lot. But honestly, if you're not exercising, it's a sports drink. You should not be drinking it unless you're actually doing sports, like exercising or anything like that.
Hmm.
I don't know. A doctor told me I should drink it. to help replenish my electrolytes. I'm gonna trust the doctor.
I trusted a doctor once.
Oh, shut up.
His last name was Claw.
He tried to blow you up.
Mm-hmm.
Will he get you next time?
Nah, he said, go after this guy named Gadget. It'll be fine.
There's this
I
really awesome.
promise, nothing will go wrong.
There's this really awesome theory that Dr. Claw is the original Inspector Gadget, and Inspector Gadget that we know is actually a knockoff created by Penny.
That.
It's like my favorite theory ever, and it makes fucking sense. It's
Wait,
great.
what's the second part of that?
Okay, so the idea is
I
that
heard the whole.
Hold
I
on.
heard the one about Claw being an old gadget. What was this about Penny?
no. So here it is. So, Inspector Gadget was a detective. He gets severely injured. Penny thinks he's dead, so she makes basically a piss poor mockery of him with the gadget we know, right? Which is why he's a goofy bastard and still Inspector. And Claw is now angry that Penny has replaced him and wants to destroy Gadget, which is why he never hurts Penny, even though he captures her. Because he's angry. It's fucking great. It's like this brilliant little thing, and I'm not giving it any justice, mind you. That's just the gist.
That's your headcanon.
And what is this?
Inspector Gadget.
Well, yeah, I know it's Inspector Gadget, but what
It's a theory that Inspector Gadget, the real Inspector Gadget is actually Dr. Claw, angry that they replaced him with an inferior replication of him, which is why they get the bumbling Inspector Gadget. That Penny always saved.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the gist of it. That's not the whole thing.
Okay.
And I guess
Totally.
obviously she was still learning at programming, which is why Gadget's like so useless half the time.
Exactly.
He's like, go, Gadget, something, and like crashes through the ceiling.
So you're saying that Penny was actually like his programmer?
Yes. She was filled with grief, and so she ended up making a clone, essentially, if you will.
Ah. Nice.
Holy shit! Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is $6 on Amazon. Excuse me a second, I can go buy that.
And Chronicle is 4, apparently.
I already got Chronicle for 4.
Chronicle is awesome. I need to watch
I
that.
thought you got it for $5.90. I thought you got it for like $6.
I got it for 5. Sorry, $5.
Oh, it was $5? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a big deal then.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about $1.
But yeah, if it's like $2, I'd be like, well, that's $2 that you can get back.
Yeah, but I would just I would tell them that they need to adjust my price, and they would give me my $2.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Oh, that's DVD shit. I don't want to click on that. Go away.
Go away.
Add to cart. And what's the other one?
Brandon says, I told my mother the story of the primary and secondary poopers, and she spit liquid all on herself. She laughed so hard. I think we talked about that, but we never actually shared the thing.
That would be
find
some of the
that.
story you told. That's what.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I should
Yeah.
find the actual thing.
Justin, is there anything else that you know is on sale right now? 'Cause I still have money.
Here it is.
I just listed another one.
I just put primary, secondary pooper, and it came right up. Okay, here we go. I shall
No, I
read
don't care
this
about that.
to you. Rules for pooping in your workplace bathroom. Rule 1. The first to claim a stall in hopes of pooping, henceforth known as the primary pooper, shall have the right to poop in privacy. Rule 2. All others who enter seeking to poop shall, upon discovery of the primary pooper, pretend they were just coming into the bathroom to wash their hands and leave immediately after doing so. Corollary 2A. They are then permitted to stand outside the bathroom and look at their phone until the primary pooper exits, although they should be warned that everyone who walks by will know exactly what they're doing. Rule 3. In the case of a women's restroom, if the secondary pooper is uncertain whether a stall is occupied by a primary pooper or someone simply peeing, the presumed secondary pooper may enter a stall and assume the pooping position. If the first stall's occupant is peeing, they may finish and leave the bathroom at a respectfully efficient pace. If the first stall's occupant does not produce peeing noises within 30 seconds, it shall be assumed that she is the primary pooper, and the secondary pooper must leave in accordance with Rule 2.
Oh, God.
Corollary 3A. To save face before leaving her stall, the secondary pooper may make some tampon-related noises. Example, opening and closing the box designated for the disposal of feminine products, to provide some explanation for her poop and pee noise-free time in the stall. Rule 4. In the case of a men's restroom, when the pooper finishes pooping, he must get self-conscious about it and put the toilet seat up so everyone else thinks he was peeing. If he was indeed peeing, however, he must put the toilet seat down as a common courtesy. This way, everything is meaningless. Rule 5. All who enter seeking to pee may, upon discovery of a primary pooper, pee, wash their hands, and leave immediately. Lingering to chat with another peer, check one's makeup, or, God forbid, attempt discussion with the primary pooper is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. Rule 6. If a primary pooper has monopolized the bathroom for over 10 minutes, their rightful claim to the bathroom shall be dissolved, and a new pooper may enter a stall with intent to poop. The original pooper must hurry the hell up and vacate the bathroom in accordance with Rule 2. Corollary 6A. If the original pooper is suffering from a digestive problem severe enough that they don't fucking care, just make it stop, they may remain in their stall, having forfeited their right to isolation from the poop sounds and smells of a secondary pooper. And finally, Rule 7. If a pooper and a peer, or a secondary pooper in certain cases, see Corollary 6A, should leave their stalls at the same time to wash their hands, there should be no eye contact or acknowledgement of each other's presence whatsoever. The end. So there you go. That is the story of the primary and secondary pooper. Night, Matt!
I'm heading off too. I'll see you guys later.
See you
Hey,
later.
Thrustbone!
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I already know somebody who did not follow those rules. And that
The
is...
guy from my story last week?
I'm never able to follow
Okay,
the
there
rules.
was a primary pooper in there, and he just came into his stall and... He did not obey the secondary pooper rule at all.
Yeah, sometimes you can't. That's the problem.
Yeah.
When I was doing work study for the VA, the guy I worked with in the file banks was a fucking hilarious Korean guy. Love him. Koreans are just funny. But anyway,
Yeah.
he was hilarious, and when I was going to the bathroom in one of the stalls, he comes in to pee, and he's like, I don't know how, he just like, I guess he saw my pants and instinctively knew it was me or something. And he's like, hey Justin, what's up? And then he starts farting while he's pissing.
Wow, he just broke like every rule.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I couldn't help but laugh my ass off in this stall. Oh, God,
So wait a minute. So he comes in, starts talking to you, the primary pooper, peeing, farting, and then you start laughing in the stall.
All the rules just went out the window.
I know.
All of them.
That's like, everything's wrong there. Oh, God.
I remember actually once when I was a primary pooper and I was addressed, and yeah, I really didn't care for that at all. Because I'm like sitting in there, I'm like doing my thing, and some guy comes in just to pee. Because I think there was only one stall in this bathroom too, if I remember right. It was like a small college one.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes and pees, he goes to wash his hands, and all of a sudden I just hear him say, "Wow, it's getting progressively stinkier in here, man."
That's it. Shame the pooper. That's great.
I'm like, it's what it does.
I know.
I can't believe he said that. That's insane.
Yeah, so I actually didn't say anything at all, just to make it more awkward on him.
Yeah.
Because he did the whole, I guess, expecting a response like, it's getting progressively stinkier, man.
My response would have been to just report as loud as possible.
Oh, you're right. Better get out of here.
Oh, man.
It's not like I'm gonna shit myself.
Well, you ain't smelled nothing yet. Getting progressively stinkier in here.
So actually what I did was then I waited for him to leave, obviously, before I went out there. And then when I exited the washroom, I made sure I actually had my headphones on.
Yeah.
So just in case he was like looking around, be like, "Oh, so you're the one," or something stupid like that.
So that was your cover, or even if he did know it was you. Oh, I guess he didn't hear me because he was listening to his headphones.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. You had your cover story in place.
Yep.
So you could safely poop and stink up the place, and not have to acknowledge that he tried to talk to you. Perfect.
There's another one actually more recently.
Oh God.
Oh, Jesus,
Again, I'm sitting in there, and this is like really late at night at the college. This is one of the nights I did my walk safe.
I love our public washroom stories.
They're always funny, that's why.
Exactly.
So...
Oh no.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm the only person in the washer, and it's like 10 o'clock at night at the college, so it's obvious, everything wrong. So this other guy comes in, and he's like whistling a tune to himself. He's like, doo, doo, doo. I can't whistle. So he's like, and it goes from his tune, he just goes, doo, 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 doo.
Oh no.
Like, whistling like the whole like whoa.
Oh my God.
So I completely heard it, and I'm like, yes.
There we go.
Like whistling a happy tune when he walks in, and then I killed the mood.
Oh, it was your stink that made it. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
One day I just want to walk in, take one sniff, and just go, "Oh my God!"
Well, funny you should say that.
Oh, no.
I have a story.
Oh no.
So,
Oh dear.
hold on.
I need to start posting these on
now everybody
YouTube.
knows
Bathroom stories from Saturday Night InSaNiTy.
Everybody knows around me that I have digestive issues because of IBS, right?
Yes.
So I come into Target from the street and just run to the bathroom, and I go in there and I slam the door shut, and I just fucking start shitting
just seeing nice calm,
right? And the
just
guy
nice
walks
calm,
in,
relaxing
and he goes,
morning at Target. Suddenly, just bashes through the door.
The guy comes in, right? This is the one I worked at, and I recognize the voice. He's like, "What the fuck died in here?" And he's like, "Oh shit, you're in here!" And he runs out. He's like, "Oh fuck!" I felt so embarrassed. I was like, my ass died in here, to be honest. Like, fuck. Oh yeah, he felt so embarrassed that he just bolted from the bathroom. He's like, "Oh shit!" He realized my feet were hanging there.
He didn't realize. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're in here. So, what's worse, like the fact that he was addressing the primary pooper directly, or thinking that he was just safely talking to himself?
Yeah, none of those things are good.
No. Mind you, I know when to talk. I talk to myself all the time. And I often learn very valuable lessons about myself in the process.
I see. So in my cart right now on
I
Amazon,
could be anything I want to be.
I have Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter for $6, Argo
Nice.
for $5, and 18 for $5, all on Blu-ray.
I thought you had 18. Or
No,
is
I had it
that
on DVD.
Okay.
And I sold it.
Do you have the King Kong digibook?
No,
It's $10.99 right now.
I know.
Okay.
Is that the original? The 33
Yeah.
one?
Yep.
I would really like to have that one.
There's no new content. It's just high def. So I'm thinking.
I know.
I don't
But
know.
you got the tin,
I don't know if I
don't
want to
you?
get it.
Do you
Yeah.
have the tin, the DVD? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I wanted that before the Blu-ray.
And the
came
box set it comes in.
out. Oh, nice.
I have the special box set from Best Buy with the with King Kong, Sun Kong, and Mighty Joe Young also
Nice.
with the tin.
Mighty Joe Young.
He's mighty. His name is Joe, and he's young.
Yep.
Shut up, Stout. So I'm looking through the rest of the deals here before I purchase these.
Deals, deals, deals! Duncan says, walk into the bathroom with several air fresheners and make it a big deal about spraying it everywhere. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah.
Just like empty a whole can into that tiny bathroom and then walk out.
It's like bomb the bathroom.
That would be worse than the shit stink. It's like, springtime
smells
freshness!
No, it's like, oh, now it smells like flowers taking a shit. And you're welcome for the images you now have in your mind of little flowers taking little turns.
That's
about that
totally
big.
what I'm picturing.
Smiling flowers.
Actually, I usually sound like someone. I say it smells like someone ate flowers and then took a shit. That's what usually. Yeah. That's what I usually say.
It smells like a hippie love fest in here.
Ben says, a buddy of mine dines at fine restaurants and purposely shits on the floor. A couple weeks ago, he was called out. Well,
It's not funny.
what lovely company you keep.
That's not funny at all. Actually, it's really just kind of disturbing.
Yes.
You should talk to your friend about stopping.
Not
Sick
sitting
in
on the
the head.
floor. Yeah, well, in some of my jobs, in my chapter's job, I had to clean up shit on the floor, and that's no fun to be that person.
Nope.
So, having been that person, I would never do that so that someone else would have to be that person.
So Stout,
Why am I so fucking cold? Jesus.
if I use the Blu-ray.com click-through, I can get Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2 Blu-ray for $8, like you did.
I had one of those.
Was that Stout?
I got munchies for tonight, but I'm too fucking full to eat them.
I said, don't you have
I'm
Goonies?
just kind of nibbling
No,
on the
I
chips.
don't. At all.
I'm stuffed.
You don't have Gremlins either?
Yeah,
Nope.
I've been thinking about getting seconds, but I was really full from that first plate.
I was. Well, see, I didn't know if we would be able to go back for seconds or if there would be time before they closed it. So I just piled so much food on my plate. It was ridiculous. There was like 2 normal meals worth there. It was good. Really good food. I was really impressed. Very tasty.
But
So I
before
can
you do
give
that,
the chefs
Brandon,
a really good round of applause at the end.
look at the chat.
Sorry, what, Cass?
I made sure to give those chefs a really good round of applause at the end there when they're mentioning it,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
thanking all the people.
Does it say for how much, Stout?
No.
I don't care. It's okay.
Yeah.
Predators, $3.99. Do I still
Yeah,
have
it's
that?
normally $6 right now.
I think I still have it. I may have sold it. I don't remember. Fuck. I don't ever want to purge the collection again. I hate getting rid of shit. Then it takes forever to get everything back in order again.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't do it again. Ever.
After every purge, I
Reacquisitions.
redo the whole collection.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's
All
certain
right.
things I want to reacquire, obviously, but
Yeah. All right. So I got I got Goonies, Gremlins, Gremlins 2.
Alright, I'll be back.
I got Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, Argo, and that last one. I can't remember off the top of my head.
You're buying it and you don't even know what it is.
I just forgot the title. 18. That's what it was.
Oh.
How much? Let's left him a gift card. I have $6.83 left in my gift card.
Wow. Hey, at least we can watch Gremlins together, sort of.
You haven't seen Gremlins 2 in like a decade, right?
It's been a long time. I really
You
wanna
need to
see it
rewatch that. It is literally hilarious and amazing.
Why do you think I got it?
No,
I
no,
got
we
it because I was like, this year, last few years I've been wanting to watch Gremlins for Christmas, and I haven't been able to. So it's like, this year, happening.
Box back.
Yeah, but Gremlins 2, man. Gremlins 2. You were like saying it was shit. I'm like, no, it isn't. Rewatch
It's
it
not
with some new eyes.
shit. It's just, I typically don't think of it as being the better of the two.
I actually like it more. I really do. Because it's a black comedy. It's fucking amazing.
This bank transfer is never going to go through. Never. 5 to 7 days, eh? Well, it's day 6.
Business days, and you have to count that Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday don't count.
Okay. It's day 5. Monday will be day 6.
Yeah, today's doesn't count because it's not a business day.
And to be fair, it might also be because of the whole Black Friday thing.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are business days. The fact that Thursday was fucked up, most places, yeah. So you have to count Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday. It was last week, so.
Well, I would say Friday too in that.
Yeah. Well, no, banks were open on Friday, so.
Oh.
Banks are open on Saturday until noon.
Yes, but it's not considered business days. That's all.
I'm just saying. I just made a deposit today.
Yes, Cass.
Hang on a second, actually. It's
Yes,
fine.
Eric, you can make a deposit now, but it technically isn't in your account until Monday. They just usually give you the credit if you've never overdrafted with it or whatever, or fucked up.
Well, I was saying no. I'm instant deposit. It's
Yeah, but it is. It's actually the bank giving you the loan of the amount. The money's actually not there until Monday. I've gone over this with my fucking banker.
Brandon,
What?
look at the live stream.
Sinister a great buy at $8. I don't know.
No, the video. Look at the video.
Oh, I can't watch the video.
Oh, it's telling Sean, are you still there?
The second he walks away.
Okay, hit the live button. Yeah, we're gonna get dropped. I can pause it now. Okay. Yes, Ben, Sinister is worth $8. I haven't seen it yet, but that's what everyone tells me. So I picked it up for $8 or for $6. I would pay $8. So now I only have 6 and some change stout. So if you find me a movie that's like a good deal for $5.99, I can get that. I'm lucky I found A-Team. I was just talking like earlier this year that I wanted to get it for Black Friday because they're probably on sale, and there it is on Red Saturday or whatever.
Cyber
Mondays. So, Kingdom Hearts 1.5
God
HD
damn
remake.
it, Cat!
It's gonna be on sale.
You fucking asshole!
Yes, why is it like, as soon as I walk away?
What did Cass do?
You sent me a message saying, this 90s song will address your concerns on when you get the money.
And the song I sent was, no, you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
Motherfucker.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, just out of nowhere, I'll just chime in. God damn it, Cass! It's official. I have become the Ross of this group.
Do you mean
I
Ross as in...
I even kind of
as
have
in
a Ross haircut too.
Ross from Friends?
Game Grumps.
Oh.
God damn it, Ross.
You got you guys anything else? You know, milk, cream, bees.
Bees. I made you tea. That's all I know. It's the K-cups and hot water.
I'm just texting random things to Justin. Literally random things.
Hey, the Star Trek PC game is $5 on Amazon.
If the text says random things, I'm going to be really upset.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's something that we talked about earlier. So. I love how I say I have like $6 and people start recommending me $7.99 things. Like I have $6. Like not $8, $6. I already have the Big Lebowski digibook.
You can get this and this you can't get. There are also these things you can't get.
I have Machete and I have
God damn it, Cass!
Oh God. I already have Machete and I already have the digibook for Big Lebowski. I pre-ordered the Big Lebowski digibook actually.
It's like, Gas, Dad, do I need to separate you two?
Yes. You do. Before Justin drowns Cass in a pool of his own dysentery.
Why does Sony.com lie when they say that there are available in-stock PS4s on Amazon?
Because clearly there are, you're just not looking hard enough.
Look harder.
You have to want to believe it.
Quantum mechanics, bro. We make our own universe. So. We make our own reality. The only reason why money has any value is because we think it has value.
We made it have value.
Yeah, no, because we think $1 is worth $1. We have $1 that's worth $1. If everyone stopped believing in money, that's the best part is all these crazy people are like, oh, banks, if you put your money in banks, you don't actually have anything. It's just ones and zeros. I'm like, technically, your dollar is worthless also if no one wants to believe in it.
Technically, you already don't have anything.
Yeah. That's why a lot of them go and buy gold and get some shit.
I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before.
We have.
I was just going to say, either I'm having a deja vu moment or we've had this conversation before.
We talked about the gold ingots not too long ago, how it's actually illegal to own a certain amount, over a certain amount of gold in your own personal property, which is why you hide it in a safe and never show it to anybody. I'm watching Duncan have a meltdown in the chat. He's like, plenty of tea, but no biscuits. Oh God, it's a nightmare. And I can't get any biscuits as no shops are open early on Sundays. Arrgh!
Someone posted a reply comment to the death of Paul Walker. And it's a cat sitting in one of those toy cars, and it says slow and sort of upset 7.
Huh.
Yeah, well, you know. It might be a bit too soon to start making jokes.
Yeah, like less than 12 hours later. Come on.
Oh, Jesus, that was loud. I apologize.
Thanks R2 for giving us earsectomies.
Yeah.
You raped my earballs, or you raped them.
Oh, good lord.
On that note, with my ears thoroughly probed and raped, I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright. Good
It's
night,
3:19.
girls.
I need to.
Good night, sir. Peace out
Good
there.
night.
Good night.
Sure, everybody's talking about Black Friday deals.
Yeah.
Javier says Machete is $3.99 at Best Buy. Ben
Yeah,
says,
I was saying I only had $5 left, so people were like sending
Ben says
ideas.
Big Lebowski Digibook for $7.99.
Which I already own, and Machete I own.
Ben suggests just hold on to the $5 under newest deals. They're putting new titles out at $3.99.
I know.
So
I agree with him. So
and,
I'm going to hold on to it and see what comes up.
And says he
picked Cloud Atlas.
And then Ben also says he picked up Chronicle for $3.99. Really enjoyed it the first time around.
I got it for $5.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Chronicle as well. Actually, I think I heaped a lot of praise on it when I talked about it in an update.
That's because it deserves it.
It does. It was awesome.
Keep in mind that Max Brooks has nothing to do with the sequel that's coming out eventually, so we can all judge it separately.
Alrighty.
It's not by the same genius writer.
Duncan says, "My God, I thought that R2 noise was a wet fart."
What?
That would be quite a fart.
I would take Stout out on tour if he could wet fart like R2 makes noise. I would charge money for that.
And now, the amazing R2 ass. Ass 2D2. Ass 2 diarrhea 2? I'm very tired. My humor is pathetic. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm glad we were thinking the same thing.
I remember once I put Jaws on to show Cass, and it was just the opening scene where you just hear I don't know what the fuck it is, like dolphins or something, and then the sound, just the weird sounds under the water, and then he's like, "Oh, what's this?" I'm like, "Just watch," and then it goes, Jaws, and he's like, no, I'm never watching this movie. No, I never want to see this movie. Just like immediately freaked out. And I don't think he's ever watched the movie. Yeah, that's probably one we should add to the list as well. It's an all-time great, and I'm sure you could handle it now.
Yeah.
But that was just too much. Like, no, I never want to see it.
I've never seen it the whole way through. I've seen some parts of it.
Yeah.
The fuck, Cass?
Oh, it's great.
It's like one of the greatest movies ever made, hands down.
Yeah.
No one can even argue with me on that. That's just the truth.
I sadly still need to watch the Blu-ray that I picked up ages ago.
I've watched everything almost twice through now.
Really? Like all the special
Yeah, I
features,
love it.
everything?
It's one of my favorite movies of all time, of course.
Yeah, I know Buckhouse Boy, Lonesome Foghorn. It is his all-time favorite movie.
I wish I saw the 2-disc DVD with the booklet, because mine got stolen, so...
Yeah,
along with the other Spielberg films I had.
That has some stuff that's not on the Blu-ray.
The DVD has no special... All the special features on the DVD are on the Blu-ray. It's
Oh,
just
are they?
the booklet. It's just the booklet
okay.
that comes with that one edition that's...
Oh, hey. Rose Marlin says there's going to be a RoboCop re-release with a 4K transfer.
January.
Finally.
It's not with 4K. It's 4K mastered. There's a difference.
That's what that means, a 4K transfer. It's not a 4K release. It's a 4K transfer.
Well,
mastered in 4K.
Mastered in 4K, not shown in 4K.
No, that would
when
be
you say 4K transfer, that implies the release.
It does not. It does
yes,
not.
It
does not imply that. It's just people who don't understand what that term means think that that's what it means. But you know it doesn't. I know it doesn't. And our viewers should damn well know it doesn't by now.
But some of them don't. So I don't want to.
I know.
That's all.
I know.
Trying to be nice for them.
I know.
Well, I'm trying to get in a fight for them. There's a difference.
I will fight for your right to not be stupid.
Or just because they might be noobs, you know? Everyone starts out sometime, you know?
Well, this is true.
But no, I really want to get that released, regardless. Even if it has no special features, because it's just got a better transfer. I mean, I prefer special features, but it's not required.
I definitely want a better transfer for it. It's absolutely.
If it's cheap enough, I'll buy it regardless. You know.
I'll buy it regardless. Anyway, RoboCop is actually one of my all-time favorite movies. So.
The Terminator remaster is going for $4 on Amazon right now.
I need to get that. I really need to get that.
It's beautiful, by the way.
Yeah.
Ron sent it to me for my birthday. So.
I got rid of my old Terminator disc.
I kept it.
Did you?
I had the DVD, so I kept the DVD.
Well, I want to get the remaster, and then I want to get the old 2-disc special edition DVD.
I kept the DVD for Terminator 1 because I had the one with the foil cover. I was like, I'm just gonna keep it because it's pretty.
That's cool.
All the special features are on the.
Well, I've got all the editions of Terminator 2. So
Me too. I have the Blu-ray, both DVDs
there.
in steel.
Yeah.
I got both DVDs in steel and and then Terminator 3 I don't own, but Terminator 4 I do. I need to get Terminator 3 just to complete the collection.
The only thing I'm missing is the booklet that comes with the Terminator 2 Ultimate Edition, the first steel one.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the 2-disc version, not the flipper disc version, which is definitely the one I prefer.
I have both 2-disc versions, yeah.
Yeah. And then of course the Extreme version. Extreme version has some new extras and kind of watered down extras from the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, it's got different extras.
Similar menus. They did a similar menu design for that.
The way I understood it is the special features for both were taken from the same EPK material, which is why there's a lot of retread, but not 100% retread. So that's why they're watered down. They're just
and most of what's on the Ultimate Edition is from the Laserdisc edition that I have. They added stuff about T2 3D, and they removed the Guns N' Roses music video.
Yeah, because of rights issues.
Which the Laserdisc has.
Yeah.
So.
You can get that on Blu-ray. I think there's a Blu-ray release of Guns N' Roses music videos. So it's still out there. You can still get it. It's just
what is that on like a Guns N' Roses collection or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can still get it. It's just out there on another set, you know.
Worth picking up.
The other thing, they have great music videos, especially in the 90s.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then and the Blu-ray for Terminator 2 has new special features too.
Yes.
So you need all of them.
It's just a horrible transfer.
Yep, I'm gonna do a disambiguation as soon as I get everything back up and running. So look at my list of things to do. I have Evil Dead, the Evil Dead series, and then I have Terminator and a few other things.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do the Terminator ones for a while too. I think I did actually. I did them in.
I'm gonna make disambiguations to be my kind of specialty. So
yeah.
Focus.
Way to rip off my idea.
What? You do all sorts of other content, though. I mean,
I know. But
you don't do as many disambiguations as you used to. So.
Well, because I don't have as much stuff to disambiguate, to be honest.
Exactly.
I did most of the big ones. Like Robotech was a big one. I basically just did stuff that had shit tons of releases of a lot of the same material. So it was like, here, this is what you need, and this stuff is optional, and this stuff is redundant. There you go.
Yep.
So yeah, the Robotech one and the Ninja Turtles one. I still get.
We're finally getting the best release of Robotech. So.
Yes.
Finally.
The newest best release of Robotech.
Well, it has all the special features and all the editions, and it's like.
And it's got both movies.
Yeah.
And it's got new extras as well.
It's everything we've asked for like 10 years. You know?
Well, to be fair, we've got that before. Like at the time, the Protoculture collection was definitive. You know, because the movies hadn't even come out yet, so it was as close to it was as definitive as it got. And it had like the thing I love about the Protoculture edition, well, and I guess the subsequent ones as well, is just the wealth of archival extras that they have.
Right.
Like they've got actual footage from like executive boardroom toy company presentations for the toy lines. and stuff
That's
like
cool.
that based on the show. Like stuff that was
That's the new set too, right?
Yeah, stuff that was previously only seen by a select few people at, like, you know, Mattel or whoever the hell made the toys.
Harmony Gold and
Yeah. And then they have, like, all the alternate cuts and stuff that they did when they were trying to figure out how to best translate and market these Japanese shows that they got the releases to. Like, originally they were just going to do straight-up translations of them, so they have, like, alternate versions of the first few episodes that are just straight-up English dubs.
Yeah, I remember your video for the most part.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they're finally getting a definitive release. And we
really
have the
cool.
definitive release of Akira finally, too. So
Yeah,
it seems to be the year, you know.
I definitely need to get that Blu-ray. So
I'm afraid it's going to go out of print.
I know. Get it quick. It's like $20-$25 now, which is way reasonable. Like, way better than the original was even when it first came out.
Yeah. Yep.
But, yeah, as far as Akira goes, you get the Blu-ray, and then there's the 2 DVD editions that I have. The UK one and the one that you and I both have. You've got the tin, I've got the cardboard version.
I got the tin second hand. I had the cardboard version for like a decade. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just found the tin for like $6
But,
in just the tin, mind you, for $6 in a thrift store or a pawn shop.
So, yeah, so the
I upgraded my
DVDs
copy.
for the extras and the Blu-ray for the transfer.
Yeah.
And you get the alternate dubs on the Blu-ray too, which is great. So nice that we finally have those available here.
The fucking Streamline dub, man. I really like that one.
I know.
I grew up with it, so.
Absolutely. Yeah, with Cam Clark as Kaneda.
Right.
Love it.
And I had no problem with the other dub. The other dub's great too. I prefer the one I grew up with, yeah.
I think the other dub is more faithful to the original Japanese dialogue.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, whereas the old one is
altered.
Yeah, it's altered, but it all was back then. Like, for example,
and there's subtitles for both dubs, so you can watch the new dub subtitles with the old dub, so you can see the differences.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kind of cool.
Kind of like with Vampire Hunter D, like, because the version of Vampire Hunter D I have has the streamlined dub and the original Japanese language, and it's with subtitles, of course. But it's interesting to compare them because I notice in the Japanese version, like, I mean, D as a character was always very understated to begin with, but just in general, the dialogue in the Japanese version is a lot more sparse. Like, there's a lot more parts where they just let the visuals speak. There's no talking.
Yeah.
Where, like, just the opening scene. You compare the English dub of the opening scene to the Japanese version. The Japanese version plays, I think, way more dramatically because there isn't so much dialogue in it. It just, because it's very striking visuals in that opening
That's
scene.
something we need on Blu-ray. We need Vampire and D. D Bloodlust.
Yes. I don't know why that hasn't happened yet, to be honest.
Probably rights.
We've got Ninja Scroll. Ninja Scroll is finally out on Blu-ray.
I know, and it's like $30 fucking.
I know.
Ugh. I saw it at the store and I was like, oh, you weren't $30.
I know. Because Bloodlust, I think, was by the same director, actually.
I think so, yeah.
So you get a lot of the same visual style. Such a beautiful film.
I think right now the rights are just too expensive, probably.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Well, it is huge.
Really not selling right now because of the internet.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big thing. The anime market pretty much crashed.
Well, look how much stuff is offered at a discount now. Like complete series sets for like $20-$25.
They have to, because that's the only way they're making money.
Yeah.
The anime market just crashed so hard.
I know.
So hard.
They have.
We almost had to crash the DVD market too. I mean, it was.
You've probably seen they have the Save line, which is has these really ugly covers with the green borders on them.
Who gives a shit? Yeah.
But it's cheap.
Some of those that's a cardboard that you can pull off. So it's just on the cellophane wrap. Some of them it's on the actual picture. It just depends.
Gotcha.
A lot of the earlier ones are just a cardboard insert on.
Well, and then Bandai actually kind of started that with their Anime Legends series.
Yep.
Offering like collections of like 40-50 episodes for like $30 or $40, which was a great deal. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
there was a lot of sets like that. So Cowboy Bebop's coming out on Blu-ray apparently.
I know. Yeah. Oh my god, that's been a long time coming.
That's one I still have not seen. It's been on my must-see list for years. Just never got around to it. I guess
We're
I'll
gonna
just
have to
wait.
sit and watch it.
I'll just wait for the Blu-ray.
Yep.
Yeah, that should be awesome.
Of course, you just got the theme song stuck in my.
Stuck in
What-
your
what?
what? In your ass?
The theme song for Cowboy Bebop. You just got it stuck in my head.
Oh.
The listing of things that have shipped.
Yeah.
I even know the
Okay.
theme song, and I haven't even seen the show. It's just...
So
Yeah.
the list of things that
Great
are
theme.
now
It is.
shipping to me are Conan the new one, X-Men
Mhm.
First Class, Batman,
Oh, you did get X-Men First Class.
yes, for $4. Yeah.
Nice.
Raid Redemption, Lockout, and everything else is preparing for shipment. Oh, and
Excellent.
Zero Dark 30. That was also shipping.
Excellent.
So, but I've got like 20 more releases that
Have
need
you
to
seen-
get shipped.
Have you seen First Class?
Yeah,
Oh,
saw it in
okay.
theaters, man.
Oh, okay.
I went opening night. That's the last opening night thing I saw.
Nice. The Wolverine should be out soon. Is that coming out like this week?
It's out. January. Yeah, this week.
So
Tuesday.
like the 3rd or something? I think.
Yep.
Nice.
I would actually be kind of surprised if they didn't put it on sale hardcore on Cyber Monday as a pre-order.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, if it's like $6, I'm buying the fuck out of it.
I definitely
I've
want to...
seen the first 10 minutes, and the first 10 minutes made me go, okay, this is pretty cool. You know, like,
Yeah, I definitely want to grab that one.
yeah,
When's Days of
Alright,
Future Past coming out? Is that this summer?
this summer, yeah.
So we still got a ways to wait. I might go see that in
So-
the theater.
Conan is in LA right now. Batman and X-Men First Class are also in LA.
Is that which Batman is that?
1989, first one. Got it for $4. So
Right.
sure I'll buy
Regular edition, digibook.
regular.
Yeah.
Because it's $4. So Digibook was $11.99. It's like, you know what?
Really?
It's fine. Yeah.
Isn't digibook like way out of print by now?
It had a second print run for the holidays.
Okay.
The Raid Redemption and Lockout are in Reno.
Rose Marlin says the new Wolverine is actually his favorite out of all the X-Men movies.
Wow. Zero Dark 30 is in Reno. Eco and Shadow of the Colossus is in Grand Coulee. Oh, that's in my mailbox. That's what I got that already.
Nice.
I'll get that on Monday.
Excellent.
So far, I've not been a huge fan of any of the X-Men movies except for First Class. It's the only one that actually did it right for me.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with number 1 and 2. They just
Yeah.
weren't my favorite. They were okay.
I really enjoyed 1 and 2, but I had a huge problem with 3. To me, it just didn't feel like
Yeah, I
a
know.
logical continuation of it.
We all.
I know everybody knows, but it's just too...
I didn't have as many
Yeah.
problems as you did with number 3. I didn't like it any more than the other 2. It was okay. You know? And
I didn't-
hated Wolverine Origins. Hated it.
I didn't hate Wolverine Origins like so many other people did. The only thing I didn't like about it was what they did to Deadpool.
I find it
That was
interesting
that was
that I hate the one that you're okay with and you hate the one that I'm okay with.
And
You know?
that's what makes life interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
You're being fairly reasonable, to be fair.
a lot of people hated both of them, but yeah, I despise X3. But I liked most of Wolverine Origins. It was just what they did to Deadpool. Even though I'm not even a huge Deadpool fan. Like I never read any of his comics or anything. I just kind of know the character through osmosis. But
Yeah.
I know enough to know that they did it wrong.
It's like the guy who played Gambit was okay. I didn't have a major problem with him. I just didn't like the actor. I just don't like the actor in general.
Yeah, Gambit was okay. That was the thing. Like he wasn't. It
Bullshit.
wasn't the big spectacular ultimate Gambit
you
in live
Gambit
action that we wanted.
Aficionado style.
Gambit was fucking horrible. He didn't sound like he was even remotely like Gambit.
Like
He
Cajun?
didn't sound like he was from.
First of
he didn't
all-
sound Cajun. He didn't sound
First of all, hold on.
Louisiana.
You're
Fucking first of all me.
See, my
no.
introduction to Gambit was the '90s cartoon
right.
because he
And
came
that
in
made a lot
after
of
I stopped
assumptions
reading the
because
comics.
the creator of Gambit wanted him not necessarily have a Creole accent, but have a more French accent. So it's interesting that Creole's not necessarily bad. He says he's okay with it, but it's like, there's no right way to do Gambit. He's a character in text. So.
What? Robe says he's never been a fan of Liev Schreiber in anything.
Get the fuck out.
He's a fantastic actor.
Exactly. Get the fuck out. That's my point. Get the fuck out. You're not welcome anymore.
My favorite thing of his, one of my favorite things of his was RKO 281, where he played Orson Welles. And he played it great. Yes. That is not an easy character to play. And I thought he got it pretty damn close.
Jim Lee. I find it funny that Jim Lee looks like Gambit.
Oh, yeah.
Seen the Omen remake either.
Yeah. I've seen all four of the original Omen movies.
I've only seen the first Omen movie, and it was a long fucking time ago.
The first two are really good. I really like both of those pretty much equally.
Yeah.
The third one, even though it stars Sam Neill as Damien all grown up, didn't find it all that interesting. It was kind of boring, actually. The fourth one was a TV movie, but I actually enjoyed it more than the third one. That was the one where it was the little girl instead.
Yeah, they put a twist on it. I'm familiar with them. I just never seen them.
Yeah.
Wasn't the fourth one like a? Isn't there a fourth one that's a TV movie or whatever?
That's the one I mean. With the little girl. Yeah. That's why it's the only one that hasn't been released on Blu-ray, I think. Because it was a TV movie. So that's the only DVD I kept, and I still need to pick up the collection of.
It's like I've seen the first Exorcist, and I've never seen any of the others. I need to see the others.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Oh no, wait a minute! I've seen Exorcist 3. I actually saw Exorcist 3 before I saw the original.
Exorcist 3 is the Heretic. Or is that 2?
It's no. Exorcist 3 is. Oh fuck! I don't remember what the subtitle is.
So 2 is the Heretic. Okay.
Exorcist 3 is the one with Brad Dourif in it.
That's helpful.
As the crazy guy who was possessed by lots of demons.
I haven't seen it. So
okay. Well,
I'm just familiar with the titles.
Well, Brad Dourif was Billy in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
And the voice of Chucky.
Yeah.
I love Brad Dourif.
Oh yeah.
He's also my favorite character in Deadwood.
He was Peter DeVries in Dune. The David Lynch
Well,
Dune.
I'm sorry, Robes. I haven't seen all the fucking sequels to the great movies. Oh God. I've seen the great movies and I haven't seen any of the sequels. I feel so devoid of what? I don't know. Something.
Yeah, I remember She-Hulk. I remember really liking Exorcist 3 at the time. It's I haven't seen it basically since it first came out on VHS, so I couldn't.
I've been wanting to get that box set.
But I really enjoyed it at the time.
I want to see both prequels because there was a huge issue with that when they came out. Like, there was 2 different movies shot, and that's the first time in a long time that I've seen at least both versions. You know.
Bless you, Duncan. Duncan says, when I first watched X3, I did not really know what was wrong with it. Wasn't a big X-Men fan. I knew that something was really not right. Then I saw Sean's rant. Which explained everything. There you go. You're welcome.
Yeah. It's like I said, I know it's not a good movie, but I didn't have as many problems as you did with it. That's all. It's like, I thought Vinnie Jones played a great Juggernaut. They shouldn't have made him a mutant.
Yeah, I didn't have as big an issue. That was one of the things I didn't have a big issue with, actually. I thought he was fine as Juggernaut. But I agree, he shouldn't have been
the Juggernaut bitch. The Juggernaut bitch line shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, I didn't have a big issue with that either.
It was trashy.
Yeah.
That's all.
But he's the Juggernaut. He's an asshole.
Well, I thought it would be perfect if he wasn't a mutant, since that character turns off his powers. That he goes to turn it off and he just goes, "I'm not a mutant." Like, that would have been perfect,
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
yeah, that would have been perfect. See, that would have been perfect. Actually, yes. That would have been.
And then Kitty Pryde phases him to the floor, that would have been great,
That would have made sense and would have made the fans happier.
Exactly. That would have been one little thing, actually,
If I send you the movie Shame, will you watch it?
Say yes, because it's amazing.
Okay.
If it's the one I'm thinking of.
Shame or Shane?
Shame.
Well, I've seen Shane.
Shame.
I've seen Shane. Classic Western. Actually,
The
Shane
Fassbender film.
Shane is what Vampire Hunter D is pretty heavily inspired by. It's very much Shane in a post-apocalyptic vampire-infested world.
Actually, I should ask Ben, are you talking about the Bergman film or the McQueen film? Steve McQueen, not Stephen McQueen. Steve McQueen, the black director.
Steve.
Plus, yes, it's got Michael Fassbender as a sex addict. It's a
Cool.
brilliant fucking movie. It's so good.
Well, I really like Michael Fassbender. I think he's an awesome actor, so
And you see his penis, just heads up.
I don't have a problem with that.
It's, yeah.
One of my favorite Paul Verhoeven films is The Fourth Man, and you see a lot of peen in that one too.
Yes, I
Damn
love
it.
Paul Verhoeven.
Yeah,
Love him.
it's a great film.
I was going to do a search for Michael Fassbender just to see who the actor was, but I had listened to you too close, so I just did a search for Michael Fassbender penis.
On Google image search, and there you go.
Morgan Beck said he just saw Frozen. I'm assuming you mean the new Disney one, and not the one with people stuck on a ski lift that get eaten by wolves.
Yes,
Which was
I'm
actually
sure he
pretty
means
good.
the new Disney one.
Because I will tell you right now, I saw Frozen, the one with the guy stuck on the ski lift. It's a great movie. I will never watch it again. I will never. It was
I think
so
I know,
intense.
I know the one you're talking about. I think, yeah.
It was
I
so
remember the preview
intense.
story, yeah.
It gave me an anxiety attack.
Wow.
I was like, I had a panic attack. I was like,
Rosie
it
really.
was fucking intense.
Rosie keeps mentioning she really wants to see Frozen. Every time we
Yeah,
see
that
a
looks cute.
poster about it, she gets all excited.
It looks cute. That's all I can say.
I'm going to see Saving Mr. Banks this week.
Yeah.
Fuck that movie.
What?
No.
What?
Here's this part. No, Justin. From somebody who has had conversations. I was with my wife, I should say, who interviewed the son of the Sherman brothers, well, one of the Sherman brothers. That movie portrays that whole situation completely wrong. It's ridiculous. It makes it sound like she's trying to save the fucking movie. She was trying to destroy that movie. She was a horrible woman. She hated the movie. She hated the book that she wrote. She had no interest in it. She hated children. She didn't deserve to get the money. She was like, oh God, she was
Crazy.
She was crazy. She was absolutely. She was a fucking
Oh,
terror.
you're talking about Mary Poppins, yeah. Well,
Yes.
that's what the movie's about, though.
No, the movie makes it sound like she's the fucking hero. Watch the trailer. That's the problem.
I've seen clips from the movie. I've not seen the trailer, but I've seen scenes from the movie, and she's clearly not a hero. They're all like terrified of her as they're trying to make this movie based on her book.
I'll wait until Justin sees
Just
it.
to
He can tell me.
clarify,
How do you know?
just to clarify, I'm seeing it for
See
free.
the movie or don't. Don't say you know
No.
the movie because you saw the trailer.
I saw the trailer, and from what I saw, it looked like she turned the fucking hero, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this until I find out what the fuck's going on.
I'm sure it's well. You'll find out what the fuck's going on if you watch it. Like, I don't understand the logic there.
No, I will just say, hey, Stout, was she an antagonist or a protagonist in the movie? And he goes, oh, protagonist. Not gonna watch it.
No, all I have heard about this is that she is very much the antagonist in the film.
She's a horrible human
and that
being.
is the whole point of it, is to tell that story.
Just, oh my god.
I mean, expected to be...
I heard horror stories.
I mean, expected obviously to be watered down because it's fucking Disney. But,
Right.
You know, Disney's not afraid to go dark in the inappropriate places, you know. I mean, look at pretty much every villain in every Disney movie ever.
I know. Morgan Beck asks, what's your favorite podcast to listen to? Recommendations? Yeah. Movie Gangbang and Burn Podcast Burn.
He listens to himself all the time.
I have to make sure there's no issues.
What is it? Sean. Robe says, Sean, now I know why you couldn't do the 24-hour marathon in one sitting. I came to this conclusion because I just watched The Spirit for the first time. 3 out of 10. Stink bomb that looked pretty.
I love that movie. I'm sorry.
I was
in that movie till the day I die.
I think I talked about this in the marathon.
Probably.
The main problem I had was there's one scene in it that just goes on way too fucking long. Up until that point, it was actually not too bad. I was having a good time. It was fun.
Well, it's Frank Miller. He tends to get long in the tooth.
Yeah, but there's a scene where it's like he's being interrogated / tortured by the villains, and it just goes on and on and on. And it's not like they're drawing it out to make it a more intense torture scene. It's just rambling, expository dialogue and bullshit that just goes on and on and on. And yeah, when he's tied in the chair, you know what the scene I'm talking about? It just seemed like that scene went on forever. And it's like,
but it
okay,
did ruin the movie for me.
Can we get on with it now, please?
I agree that scene is long, but it did not ruin the movie, and I don't think it should ruin the movie. It's just one bad scene.
I didn't think, again, like much like my opinion on Wolverine, I didn't think the Spirit was anywhere near as bad as everybody was saying. I didn't think it was great. But, I mean, I enjoyed the visuals. I enjoyed the tongue-in-cheekness of it. I just think it could have been tightened up a bit more.
What do you expect? It's his first time directing, because technically he did kind of direct a little bit of Sin City, but that was mostly Rodriguez. We all know
under
that,
the guiding hand of Rodriguez, though.
Exactly. So he had a good teacher, but even a good student who learns from a teacher makes mistakes, you know?
Yeah.
He'll never make another movie again. That's fine. You know?
Yeah. No, he
that's just
wanted that experience. He had it.
Yeah. Because a lot of people are like, this is not the Spirit. I'm like, no, it's called Frank Miller's The Spirit. Yeah. It is his version of the Spirit. You cannot expect the original, version.
It's not the Will Eisner version. It's inspired by
which is
the
brilliant.
Will Eisner version. Oh, absolutely.
If you want to look,
change comics forever.
If you want to look at a good reimagining of the Spirit in the spirit of Will Eisner, read Darwin Cook's The Spirit, which is I think 24 issues long, and it's in 4 trades. It's really good. It's really good. It encompasses all the good parts of the Spirit and elevates the material immensely. Darwin Cook's essentially a golden scribe in my mind. He can't do bad. He can do no wrong.
Yeah.
You know.
Robes just says, I feel kind of bad for him. They were mentioning a sequel in the commentary. Yeah, I never actually got around to listening to the commentary.
They were talking about a sequel if it made money. I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
A lot of times they record these commentaries right after the production, so before the home video or even box office is dead. So
yeah,
not all the time, just a lot of times.
Favorite Coen Brothers film? Fargo, hands down.
A Simple Man.
Love Fargo.
Really? And Raising Arizona, kind of a tie.
And I've only seen Big Lebowski once, so I need to see it a few more times. But I do love that one too.
I love Big Lebowski too. Yeah. Oh, Hudsucker Proxy. That one's really good too.
But I
can't choose a favorite.
I'd have to say Fargo. Of the ones I've seen, Fargo.
I really liked Fargo.
I just think it's a great film.
Miller's Crossing. That's another one I have to see, believe it or not.
Which one?
Fargo?
Fargo, yeah.
You haven't seen Fargo? You, the big Peter Stormare fan?
Peter Stormare fan, and a car guy, and the fact that there's an Oldsmobile central to the plot. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons I should have seen it.
Peter Stormare is so scary in that.
So here's a true story. It's actually
I would like
Sam
to see
Raimi's...
that because I would imagine by comparison. Well, I mean, I always thought it was kind of just more campy than anything in Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
So in Fargo, when they were writing Fargo, is when they were living with. I think it was Sharon Stone and Sam Raimi all in a house in like Toluca Lake or whatever, and the Olds was Sam Raimi's idea.
Nice.
Because he loves that Oldsmobile in all his movies. So
what? Brennan says, "Oh my God, there's a computer game that every time you kill an enemy, it deletes a random file on your computer. Fuck that game."
Okay.
I think there should be computer games that do that every time you die.
College thesis doc. Ah!
Holly Hunter and Sam Raimi.
Yeah. Oh, Holly Hunter, that's who it was, not Sharon Stone. Thank you. It was at the same time as they were with Holly Hunter, and that's how Holly Hunter got the role in Crash also. So it's kind of interesting how it's all that.
Holly Hunter is awesome.
Yeah, and that's when they agreed to do Hudsucker Proxy together. Sam Raimi wrote that, and Coen Brothers directed it. So, good stuff. Love Hudsucker Proxy.
Sounds so dirty.
Yeah, I really like Holly Hunter as well.
Hudsucker.
It's a beautiful black comedy. It's fucking hilarious.
I've heard good things about it.
I thought you were going to say Holly Hunter is a beautiful black lady. I was like, what?
Yes.
No, but she's a beautiful lady with a very glorious bush.
Yes.
Apparently we bored Haji and he's gone off to watch Renegade, the complete series.
I'm sorry. He'll be back soon.
That's, that's this one. For those who don't know. Shirtless.
That's this one what?
Shirtless guy.
Oh.
Well, obviously I'm showing something that you can't see.
Only because I can't run the stream at the same time because the internet sucks. Yeah.
There you go. Renegade. That's what Haji's watching right now.
Okay.
It's by Falcon Productions.
I don't know. Maybe.
You're talking about the one with the bounty hunter on a bike, right?
Yes.
Oh God, he'll be back soon.
Who never wears a shirt. Just a leather vest that's always
What's the
open.
actor's name? I can't remember the name of the actor.
His rippling abs.
Sean, what's the name of the actor?
I have no idea. I never watched it.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I'll look it up.
IMDb saved me. Yeah, somebody.
I'll look it up.
I can't remember his fucking name.
Renegade. Lorenzo Lamas.
Lorenzo Lamas.
I actually did know that too. So it was 5 seasons. It was Stephen J. Cannell? I didn't know it was a Stephen J. Cannell. Now I want to watch it.
Oh no. Oh God.
Hey, I'm a sucker for the Cannell, man.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Awesome. Well, it went for 5 seasons. Obviously somebody liked it.
I was on the UPN when, like, shitty shows could last like Moesha.
Moesha.
For some reason.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it lasted way too long. Because they had such low viewership, they didn't have anything else.
Yeah.
Like,
we just have to keep this show going because it's
that's
all we
why
have.
There's like 6 seasons of Viper, and there's like 3 seasons of like Team Knight Rider, and like all these other terrible fucking shows. I mean, I love Viper. Don't get me wrong, but it's fucking awful. I love it for all the wrong reasons. So it was.
Duncan says, "What is this game called, Brennan? I have a few mates who would like to try it." Wink, wink.
Yes, that's also a mean trick, and I love that. Thank you, Duncan. Hey guys, check this new game out. Oh, this is awesome.
Try to kill as many enemies as you can as quickly as possible.
Yes.
System
you have to run it
32
as administrator first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goes into a lot like things like your page.sys. You're like, oh fuck.
System 32.
Yeah. All your DLLs. Now, if you could choose the directory and then just generate a bunch of random text files, that'd be kind of cool. But probably just choose it at random from your computer.
Morgan Beck says, Alien or Aliens?
Both.
I think I've answered this before. Yeah, my answer is also both for different reasons.
You can't choose one or the other. They're too different.
Alien.
They're like 2 different types of movies.
Alien is like the perfect haunted house movie in space. Claustrophobic horror movie taken to the nth level. It's just great, wonderful, intense, beautiful. And Aliens is just like one of the greatest sci-fi action movies ever. It's just your fingers have made imprints in the arms of your chair by the end of the movie. From just how tense and intense it is. Just
Game over, man. Game over.
Just both fantastic films.
Well, I can remember anytime I watch Aliens, I'm always cringing every time they're turning on the scanner things.
Oh, yes.
Bing, bing,
ding,
3 meters.
Ding.
Can't be. That's right inside the room.
They're right on top of us, man. They're right on top of us.
And they just slowly look up. They realize, oh no.
God. That part, yeah. Still gives me the creeps.
And the reason why it's so effective is because
well, what I love,
so hungry. He was so hungry.
What I love is how they prolong that. So it's like they look up and it's like, oh shit, they're up there. So then they don't just have them burst through the roof or anything. They have Hicks climb up first and slowly open the hatch and look in with the flashlight.
Yeah.
And just like,
He jumps the fuck down real quick.
And then he sees them and it's like, oh shit, then they come through the roof. But I just love how that whole tension is prolonged as far as it can be.
Me and Seth have had this discussion with other directors.
Beautiful.
When directors get older, they stop being hungry. They stop being edgy. They stop pushing their boundaries, right?
James Cameron.
That's why Avatar isn't up to snuff. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad movie. I don't have a problem with that Avatar. I bought it for a reason, but it's definitely not up to snuff if you consider Aliens and Terminator 2. I mean, fuck.
Aliens and Terminator 2 are like the perfect sci-fi action movies.
Absolutely.
Because the thing that I always loved about both Aliens and T2 is they really have very human stories that are very emotionally involving for the viewer.
I noticed a little thing. Continue, sorry.
Yeah. Well, and they have the balls to the wall action and suspense and tension and stuff. But at the core of it is also a very human story that's very relatable and emotional and affecting.
I noticed
so you're crying during an action movie. That doesn't happen very often. There's some great, genuinely powerful emotional moments in both of those movies.
I noticed an Easter egg in Terminator 2, in Terminator 1, of Terminator 2 and Terminator 1.
Yeah.
In the scene when the Terminator rolls up to the first Sarah Connor's house, in the station wagon, he rolls over a truck, a little toy truck, and the toy truck looks exactly like the one in Terminator 2. He dressed up the truck in Terminator 2 to look like that fucking truck.
That's funny.
It's like brilliant. It was great. I just recognized it for the first time a week ago when it was on TV.
Do you think that was intentional or a coincidence?
I don't know. I would say it was intentional.
Yeah.
That he intentionally made it look like that truck. But I mean, it's not exact. It just looks very much like, it's very fucking similar. So similar that I would say it's intentional,
I still love the moment I realized in Terminator 2 when the T-1000 is first chasing John Connor, like the whole dirt bike scene. I had never thought of this before until I watched the movie a few times. I turned to Sean and I said, John Connor must be thinking, like, what the fuck is with this cop? Like, all I did was rip off an ATM for like a couple $100.
I know.
He like steals a semi, he's like crashing over an overpass. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night, my friend.
Right.
No, who's not even on camera anymore. Stal's been up for like 30 hours.
Oh. What about Stal? What the hell?
He wanted to be on Saturday Night Insanity.
Why didn't you go to bed last night?
Duh.
Because he's resetting his schedule. Go to bed, I'll explain it. Just go to
An
bed.
hour ago, I was like, fuck, can we finish this? Alright.
We should wrap it up.
Guys.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, Stout.
We've been going for 3 hours. Almost.
Have we? Yeah, we should probably wrap it up. I'm dying here too. Haven't seen Pushing Daisies, Morgan, so I can't give you any thoughts.
Haven't seen Hannah Wormhead.
I haven't seen Hannah either. I know the one you mean.
And I haven't seen the new Total Recall. Alright, I guess we're done. Ojanix is saying hi.
I haven't seen the new one. I've seen the old one though. Damn it, Ojanix, why are you so late again?
Again.
You did this last week too. You showed up in the last 5 minutes. Hi guys, I'm here. Okay, good night. All right, maybe we'll do some more Castlevania tomorrow, sometime when I'm awake.
I'm alive.
Sound good? Try to kill that werewolf Shadow Lord boss guy.
I can try. I don't know how well my computer will hold up. I'll at least be in the hangout with you guys.
Yeah. All right.
I just don't know how this internet will handle
Just
it.
hear me randomly cussing and not know what I'm cussing about.
No, I'll probably laugh because it's still funny. I'm on 15.1 and I'm connected.
No,
with,
Ben, not
9.
GTA 5. GTA 5
9.
after I finish Castlevania. I'm not leaving another game hanging. So
There are like 9 devices connected to it.
So we're gonna finish Castlevania first, then GTA 5, and then it'll be GTA 5 a lot for a long time, I'm sure. So don't worry,
yes.
There will be plenty of GTA 5.
And you'll get super drunk and fall downstairs and shit, because it'll be awesome.
Absolutely.
In the game.
Well, yes. Yeah, I've left too many other games hanging. Like, what did I do? One night of Splinter Cell and one night of Sonic Generations and one night of
John, to be
Shadow
fair,
Colossus.
Splinter Cell looked painful for me to watch you do. You were so frustrated by it. It does not look like your kind of game.
I was. No, I like those kinds of games. I just need to be in the right zone to play them, that's all.
Yeah.
So, that's fine.
You can't force that one like you can do other games, you know?
No.
Alright then.
Yes.
I think that means we're done.
I think so. I think we're dead. Yes. Yes, so Junix, I did do some more Castlevania. I posted it twice on Facebook during the night, so I don't know how you missed it. But anyway, you can catch up on what you missed. The videos are on Twitch. I did 3 more parts, I think. 3 or 4 more parts. Lots of progress was made. We're actually into Chapter 3 now, so you can see the rest of Chapter 2 and most of Chapter 3. So, yeah. Brennan says, I beat GTA months ago. I'm still playing it. I enjoy it. Well, good for you. I just got it in the mail like 2 days ago, so, or maybe a week ago. But anyway.
I still don't own it.
Yeah. Really, really quick favorite doctor, Tom Baker.
Tom Baker.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And John Pertwee.
He's pretty cool too.
Yeah. Basically, I love the 70s. Give me all that 70s Who, and I'm happy.
Alright.
Pictures of like discoing.
We need to end this.
Yeah, we do. We do. We're gonna die. Alright, before we go with the porn doctor. Alright. Have yourselves a good night, everybody, and we'll see you next week for more Saturday Night Insanity. I do have a few more YouTube videos, like updates and stuff, filmed. A couple of reviews of some of the Doctor Who 50th anniversary stuff, so expect those sometime this week. They are filmed, I just need to edit them and post them, so I'll do that probably this weekend and into early next week. And
cool.
Yeah, and I'll try to film some more stuff too.
And I'm going to try to get a podcast recorded next week. So.
There you go. Alrighty. So have yourselves a good week. Have yourselves a good weekend. And we'll see you when we see you. Might see you on Twitch tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll see you whenever.
Sign off. My hands.
See you when I see you.
Bye. Until next time, thanks for chatting, and sayonara.
I like titties.
Penis.